Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to give me my 40 bucks or do you not?
I'd be glad to give you 40 bucks. You've
Okay.
never asked me directly for 40 bucks, Phil. All you've done is lie about me.
I've sent you multiple emails. I've shown it on video.
You've never sent me.
Do you want to send me? Do you want to give me my $40 in my hand, or do we want to walk off? Because I do not have time for your bullshit.
Philip.
You can give me $40 now and shut me up, or I can walk off because I have things that I need to do.
bclaymore@gmail.com. I've asked you many times.
I've sent it to you on Patreon multiple times. I don't know your Gmail.
bclaymore@gmail.com.
I've sent it to your Kickstarter. I've sent it to your Kickstarter multiple times, multiple messages.
Let me ask you this, Philip. Is that a reason to just attack me out of the blue?
Attack you for what?
That you made up?
What did I make up?
Really? Your very first video about me was completely invented, and you know that.
Which one?
I had no idea that you were this crazy SJW.
State something that I states. You just engaged me.
So you can put it on your video. That's right. I want to have a conversation with you because you're not man enough.
I just want my $40. I have things to do. Are you going to give me my $40 now?
Let me ask you a question.
Are you going to give me my $40 that you owe me now, or should I just walk off?
Let me ask you a question.
Okay, then I'll just walk off.
Philip, I'd like to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you unless you have $40. Okay, I'm going to call the police then.
For what?
Could be Trump, yeah, Trump, oh yeah, Trump, 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 could be Trump, yeah.
I'm in heaven. I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up, when I pose out in front of 5,000 people. I get the same feeling. So I'm coming day and night. I mean, it's terrific, right? Getting the feeling of coming. So, you know, I'm in heaven. The feeling of coming in the gym when I pump up. Coming in the gym when I pump up. Coming in the gym, coming day and night. I mean, it's terrific. Coming in the gym when I pump up. Coming in the gym, so you know I'm in heaven. I'm getting the feeling of coming in the gym when I pump up. I'm in heaven. When I pump up. I'm in heaven. When I pump up, I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. It's terrific, right? When I pump, right? I'm in heaven. Right? Getting the feeling of coming in the gym when I pump up. Coming in the gym when I pump up. Coming in the gym day and night. Coming in the gym when I pump up. Coming in the gym. Coming in the gym when I pump up. I mean, it's terrific, right?
Now please remain standing for the national anthem and the Black national anthem by the Turner sisters, Jalea and Jamila Turner.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the glistening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the hope that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the faith that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory, is won.
Hallelujah.
Let us march on till victory, is won.
Was my singing better than theirs? Let me know. Holy crap, what a drama-filled weekend in the independent comics community, as it's called. I hate the community shit, but we do have one, I guess. So I guess that's the word you got to use at this point. So lots going on. It's basically Vito and Dick Masterson versus Eric July. Eric closed out ISOM number 2 over the weekend, and I made a huge mistake. Like, I made a huge fucking mistake, and I don't know how this happened. So I guess we'll get to this exactly now as I get into ISOM number 2. This is the pre-order campaign, and it ended at, let's roll this up. A total of 20,337 books. Jesus Christ, it's huge. It's crazy. This is bigger than any mainstream comic. 2.35 million. An absolute crushing it for a campaign number 2. Here is the link to that campaign. So where I fucked up is that I thought I bought this. I actually went on, like, while I was talking with you guys, like on a stream one day, and bought this. The campaign site was having problems earlier. I swear I bought it, and it didn't go through. And so I was like, I've been sitting here this entire time because obviously I was going to make my ISOM number 2 review. I mean, that's like, what better clicks for my channel is there possible than an ISOM number 2 review? There's none, right? You got your shipping notes for Flying Sparks. Awesome. I'll get to that in just a second. And I'll say hi to the channel members. So I guess this didn't go through and I didn't buy this. And I was like, what the hell? So I bought it last night before it closed. I got the Ethan Van Sciver cover, of course, because it's my good friend Ethan Van Sciver. And I'm late to the party. And I'm really, really upset with myself because I'm not going to get my book until late, and that means my review is going to be late, and that means I'm not going to get as many clicks as I would have gotten otherwise, and that sucks. But I did get, you know what? I reviewed this book, so that's what we got. There's some drama on this front too, which is interesting. We'll get to it in a moment. Let me say hi to the channel members here real quick, everybody, because I appreciate all my channel members being here. Iron Long 7, nice pun there. Claudius Date, how you doing? On time streams, yeah. Anonymity T2, hello. Prater 7, good to see you, my friend. Jose M, please play the Liam DMCA clip. The only clip I have of Liam still loaded in here is this one, and I don't have a DMCA clip, so hopefully this one.
That Nerd Wonder put out, was that a consensual discussion?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
that was
it
with
was an
employee.
encouraged and engaged. I can show, in fact, that I was not the initiator. Ooh.
Show it then.
No.
Berserker says, go back to Africa, you bitches. Without context, that's amazing. I plan to never go to Africa. I think I'm going to go to Spain next year. I like Spain. It's not Africa. And then I'm looking at a trip to Australia in 2025. So we'll talk about that a little bit too. Paladin Dragoon Rider got his copy order as well. Awesome. Ruby Jade 90. Hello, John Dacre. Good afternoon to you too, my friend. And yeah, so I forgot to order this apparently. That sucks. So I went to the chat. I was Eric's chat last night as he was closing out. I'm like, oh God, I forgot to order this. That sucks. But I did get it. I got it before the bell. And looks like Ethan Van Sciver's cover B one out over the other covers. So of course, naturally, it's natural. It's Ethan, of course. So that's what we got right there. And gosh, Friday night I went on to Ethan's Comicsgate Live. I tried to, you know, guys, you know, some of these guys are not the best streamers, and I got to liven things up. He's great, but a lot of people just sit on his show and kind of wait until it's time to shill, is how it goes, and then they really don't contribute all that much to it. And so you can tell Ethan's trying to like get the show going and try to rile everybody up and all that. So I brought in and I injected some energy because I'm high. You can see I've got my hat on. I'm high energy now. Oh gosh, we haven't talked since Trump. Chat. We have to get to Trump too. There's a lot of Trump news. Trump turned himself in to get arrested. Gave a nice little speech on the tarmac afterwards, and made his first tweet for a long time. So I went on E's show. We talked about it a little bit. I'm all in on Trump. So my takeaway from all this is I did not watch the Republican debate at all. And reading the third EC book, right? Like EC Comics, the third EC book. Is that what you're talking about? What my takeaway is I did not watch a Republican debate at all. I don't care. And I think they're all boring. I think Ron DeSantis fell flat. I think Vivek, I don't understand where'd that guy come from. I don't know where that guy came from. He's saying the right things and it kind of scares me. I'm like, who are you? Yeah, some of those guys don't talk much. Yeah, but you got to be, it's a straight, the whole point's talking. This is the whole point. We're talking together, my friends. That's what we're doing here. And India, he came from India. I know. Vox Day posted a great meme about this, which was fantastic. Let me see if I can find it. So there, let's see. Oh gosh, I have to go back older posts. Gosh, Vox, get a new website, Vox. Let's see. Where does post go on this? I swear he posted. Oh, here it is. He posted a great meme. U.S. democracy 2023. Two Indians arguing how much the U.S. taxpayer money should get sent to Israel. All of it, or all of it times 10. This is absolutely true, right? So this is what they want to try to present as democracy. I don't understand. I see that. I looked at the polls of who won the debate, all that. Nikki Haley came in second to Vivek here. And I was like, is there anybody actually going to vote for Nikki Haley? No way. There can't be anybody actually voting for Nikki Haley. Is there anybody? I won't shame you. I promise. I'm probably going to shame you. If you're in my chat, are you voting for Nikki Haley? I want to know if you exist. Is there any of you who actually exist who's voting for this like war chicken hawk Israel first lady here? Nobody takes her serious. Nikki's cute. Oh, geez. You'll vote for her. Don't simp in my chat. No simping. Jesus. Yeah. Why would you vote for a woman when there's Trump? Yeah. And then Ron's not making it. I love Ron. He needs to figure out how to like get some charisma or something like. You're with Nikki? Really? Why are you with Nikki? What about Nikki makes you like be like, that's the deal? Because like, I don't know. But Vivek's not it. Ron's not, and then none of the others have a shot at all. These are the only people anybody's talking about. I have no idea who half the other people are on the stage, and Chris Christie's just fat like Patrick. So that's it. So it's not Ron's time. I think it is. I think Ron needs 4 years of like figuring out how to get his messaging better on a national stage, how to do things a little better like this. I like the guy, but he's not Trump, and that's it at this point. So then so what I did instead of watch this is I watched Tucker's interview with Trump, of course, right? Because what else would you do? Tucker's interview with Trump did, let's see, Tucker Carlson was going crazy that week. I allegedly got 10 times the views. Here it is. 261 million views. Got 10 times the freaking views that the Republican debate did because everybody wants to watch Trump. Nobody wants to watch these other guys. This was a brilliant interview. I don't know if you watched this. You probably did because 261 million people watched it, right? But oh my gosh, this was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I hope Tucker is Trump's VP. I think that would be the ultimate VP. Like Tucker can do it. Think about how brilliant that would be if it was Tucker. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. What would get you more excited than Trump Tucker 2024? Could you believe could anything get you more excited than that? I don't think so. I really don't think so. So, of course, we had it. We had the mugshot around the world at this point after that. So we had this going on. Beautiful interview. This by itself reinvigorated me for Trump again. He was throwing shade at people. He was acting high energy. He was looking good. I was happy. And then he rolled down to Georgia. Got all his deal and then got his mugshot, the mugshot around the world. And his mugshot was so badass and so awesome that like the left isn't even talking. They were all prepared. If you looked at like leftist Twitter or X ahead of like that mugshot deal, oh my God. They were all like, he's going to have a mugshot. I can't wait to post his mugshot. The next day, after he basically branded his mugshot because it's fucking odd, he looks like a badass. He looks like such a badass. Silence. That's how you know he won again. It's amazing. It's really amazing to watch. He looks so cool. And the response to this, which is the best part, is he tweeted. Our president has tweeted. Here it is. I love it. DonaldJTrump.com. Mugshot. Look at that beautiful mugshot. What a badass. What an awesome dude. Election interference. Never surrender. DonaldJTrump.com. There we go. He branded his mugshot. It's fucking awesome. Now, if you guys look closely here, it spells E-N-D, end, okay? End. And apparently there was a Q post also that coincidentally said end. The end is near. I'm not saying that's legit. I'm not saying it's happening, but I'm saying it's a coincidence. And I'm saying that he put end on his post here, his one post on Twitter since 2021. My gosh, what do you think about end? Trust the plan? Down with the deep state? I don't know. There's no step 5. That's right. There's no step 5. So, yeah, no, I mean, look, they're doing this. Obviously, that Trump has these guys quaking in their boots, like badly. because if he gets in there, they know what happens. He's going to go in there now, and it's not going to be like 2016 when he was a businessman. You know, this guy came in. Think about it. He's kind of he's a boomer. He's an old businessman thinking that like, oh wow, I'm going to represent all of the American people. You know, I mean, as much as he's still Trump, but he still had that like boomer mindset of like, we are one nation under God. You know, and very excited. He thought I could do some deals, right? But that's not how DC works. DC doesn't work with doing deals. It's the devil. It's you. You do your spirit cooking deal. You guys remember spirit cooking? Hey, look that up. In DC, you do your spirit cooking deals, and then you go out there, and you either get involved with that, or you get ostracized and cast out. And he decided not to get involved with that. And so what happened was they just went after him for years, and he treated them like they were in good faith. He got advisors in there going like, oh yeah, don't fire Richard Comey. Oh yeah, you can't do this. It'd be unprecedented. And he had to deal with that. And he thought these people were acting in good faith. He found out on January 6th that these people were not acting in good faith. He found out the hard way that even Mike Pence is a little shyster asshole. All these people who get in here are swamp creatures. They're disasters. And that leaves one person that can save us, and that's Trump. So they know. That's why they're doing this, guys. That's why they set the trial now for March 5th. You think they're starting the trials for next year in the middle of election season for no reason? Do you think they're not just expediting it right now? Do you think they're sitting on this just for the hell of it? Absolutely not. They know what's going to happen if Trump gets in there. And so they're going to try to interfere with the election and interfere with his campaign by any means possible. And that's exactly why we have to do this. Because look, all that Republican debate, the Fox News, whoever's approved on that stage to be a approved fake opposition, doesn't matter. Some of them are nice guys with on-time books, I'm sure. But you know what? We have a country to save, and we're making America great again, is what we're going to do. So I have after watching his interview with Tucker, after watching his mugshot, after watching him on the tarmac, there's nobody but Trump. And that's who we're voting for. Get in, pussies. John Dacre, thank you for the $10 super chat, grounding us here with the $10 super chat, because we don't want to get too far into like celebrity worship or anything like that. We're not into that here. And he is correct. Only the Lord Jesus Christ can save us. That is actually the next big red pill that everybody needs to take here. And I hope that everybody does at some point. They will. Eventually all nations will bow, because there will be no choice. But it'll be too late for a lot of people then, unfortunately. Thank you, John Dacre. So that's it. Of course, they're doing that. They're ramping up COVID shit now. Have you guys seen that people are starting to wear masks again? Have you seen that? Because I'm starting to see masks floating around everywhere. I'm in California, so I don't. What's it like in the rest of America for people? Made in Hell, hello, good to see you, channel member. Appreciate you being there. Angela, thank you for being here too. What do you guys see here? Like, do you guys see the masks? KC, Paladin Dragoon Rider. Are you guys seeing masks around in other America, or is it just like California? Because I'm seeing masks starting around everywhere. There's an AI Jesus. Oh, that's scary. I'm scared of that kind of thing. Yeah, so there's a new, more dangerous variant than ever was. Ever. It's so dangerous. Is there a new? I think there's here it is. Here's the fake president. Here's the fake president. There's the real president. The fake president's here. The green. Does he even know where he is? And you can see already they're starting with this shit. President Biden says he will request more funding for a new COVID-19 vaccine. Another new COVID-19 vaccine. How exciting. He was in South Lake Tahoe. That's hey, I could have gone. I could have gone to this. Tahoe's, I don't go to South Lake though. South Lake's kind of where like just the average people go. North Lake's where it's at. North Lake's a lot more chill. Like, so that's if you want to go to like South Lake's like where the casinos are and people set up, it's kind of trashy, to be honest. North Lake, you have Larry Ellison from Oracle. You got Zuckerberg on the West Shore. You got your billionaires and stuff, so it's a little quieter. I like it better. So here it is. He's planning to request more money from Congress to develop a new coronavirus vaccine. Remember, when was the last time somebody called it the coronavirus? Jesus. As science track, new waves of hospitalizations rise, though not like before. This one's more dangerous, Chad. You better get max vax this time. The officials say they are expecting an updated COVID-19 vaccines that contain one version of the Omicron strain called XBB.1.5. This is how they're trying to make all these words so that you don't understand anything at this point. So it sounds really scary. Really scary, Chad. He's scared. It's an important change from today's combination shots, which mix the original coronavirus change with last year's most common Omicron variants. But there will always be a need for updated vaccines, Chad. Oh yes, as the virus continues to mute, there will always you'll have to be taking vaccines forever. Isn't that just dandy? Aren't you just glad they got you on that program? Oh God. It's not exactly clear where people can start rolling up their sleeves for what officials hope is an annual fall COVID-19 shot. Look at this. They're saying it now. They used to be like, no. You're just being a conspiracy theorist. We're not doing an annual COVID vaccine shot. What are you talking about? Annual COVID vaccine shot. In addition to your flu shot, in addition to your, you're just going to get shot with shit all year round. My God. Pfizer, Moderna, and other smaller manufacturer Novavax, that sounds ominous, are brewing doses of XBB update, and they'll have to sign off on each. I signed off this morning on a proposal. We have to present Congress a request for additional funding for a new vaccine, additional funding, so your tax dollars are going to pay for this too. That is necessary. That works. Wait a minute. We have to present to funding for an additional vaccine that's necessary, that works. So hold on. If it's not made yet, and that implies it's not tested because you have to fund it to make it to test it, how do you know that it works? How do you know that it's necessary? Do people actually buy this shit? This is crazy. We haven't paid for it yet. We haven't made it yet, but it totally works when we do make it. Don't worry, chat. It works so good, you got to take one next year. Okay? He added that it's tentatively recommended that everybody get it once the shots are ready. Oh, how nice. Oh, this is going to go well. The White House's $40 billion funding request to Congress on August 11th did not mention COVID-19. It included funding for Ukraine. Oh, God, this is painful. Is this painful? This is where we're at these days. And this is why we need Trump, guys. We need to stop this shit. To replenish U.S. federal disaster funds at home after a deadly climate season of heat and storms. Funds to bolster the enforcement at the southern border with Mexico. Hey, what's going on here? Was Trump right? Is that what they're saying? Including money to curb the flow of deadly fentanyl. He's been saying this since 20. Remember when it was racist to say this, and now the mainstream media is having Biden increase funding to curb the flow of fentanyl. Remember when Trump was racist for saying that? You were racist for wanting to vote for that because you didn't want drugs flowing in across the border and people dying from fentanyl. Jeez. Last fall, the administration asked for $9.25 billion for funding to combat the virus. That all went to Moderna, but Congress refused the request. Good. At least they did something. The best thing Congress can ever do is make sure they refuse to do anything. That is my favorite kind of Congress. I love it. Ruby Jade says, I've had the virus 3 times. I've been just fine. It's just a flu, pure blood and strong. I had it once. I actually didn't even get it till last year. Like, I was like, I just take, I take vitamin D. I take a liquid form of vitamin D, a lot of it. I take a vitamin C. I take zinc every single day. I also take magnesium, but I don't really take it for that purpose, for immune system purpose. I take magnesium because it helps helps your muscles relax and all that. So you can because I get injured a lot playing tennis. So yeah, there it is. That's what we got going on for the Omicron surge. The surge. Look at him. Look at him in South Lake Tahoe. I should have gone. I should have gone and seen him. Maybe if he recognizes me, would have been fun. So that's it. So yeah, we're just going to Trump at this point. We're going to Trump. Are you and Andrew Tate's company going to team up? I asked them because I'm like, hey, I can fix this for you, but they are like, they're doing the like, well, you'll be very excited for our next product. It's like, okay. So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but if they want my help and they are interested in me writing actual comics for them, I'll get to my actual comics now before we get into the, I guess we'll EFAP Dick and Vito's thing, because that was like, I don't know what these guys are doing, guys. But we got actual comics. And this is interesting. So I actually got a message from a guy before I get into my shit, who, and I made a video about this yesterday, who claims he made a Tate comic first, and Tate liked it, and then like went with these guys instead to make some whips. I'm trying to get this guy's Twitter up so you can see it. Went with these guys, went with the DNG guys instead. Now, I made a video about it yesterday, and I thought he was saying that like Tate stole his idea and then went and made the money off of it to do this lovely deal. I have not sent it into CGC yet. I'm still waiting. I don't know what I'm waiting on. And this fan comic, it's kind of the exact same thing. It looks a little better on the art, though. So, I mean, I'm not going to lie. It still looks, it still looks pretty gay. But it does look better on the art. I'll give him that. So we'll see what happens. So I made a video, and he was saying like these guys stole his idea and all that, and then went with it. Which I guess, I mean, since this is just a self-insert sort of deal, you can't really steal a self-insert idea. It's just kind of retarded as it is. Andrew Tate's a badass fighting the Matrix. Okay, cool. That's what he says he does every day. So I made a video about it. I stole that. And then he messaged me. He's like, dude, I don't want to start drama with Tate and all this shit. And I'm like, oh, come on. And he's like, delete the video, please, please, please. So he begged me to do it. They are sending me this guy who did it. This is just a fan thing. This is just an Andrew Tate fan. So he's going to send me his comic to compare to the DNG comic in hopes that it's better. I don't know about this, though. I can't see this even though the art looks better, I can't see this self-insert really being better than that self-insert. Stop with the self-inserts, people. It's so painful. It's so painful. We're going to do a self-insert with the quaff, though. We're going to call it Top CG, but we'll get to that in a second. No, I'm not a Tate shell. I said it's gay. So, thank you, Jabba. I appreciate your unsubbing, disliking, and unfollowing me. I got a lot of that over the weekend. So my drama, I had drama over the weekend. I guess I'll do my drama before I do my on-time books. Let's do that. What's up, CG Drama Alert Nation? Let's get into the news. JDA, you've had some bad takes recently. It's okay, though. No, I haven't had bad takes. I've had great takes. The best takes, believe me. And that's the problem. So I, over the weekend, just because I said Vito was not the person who sent the little night letter gay op thing to that group who is doing the ISOM trademark thing, because he didn't. I said he didn't do it. And everybody's like, you pedo defender. I mean, I literally got all this shit. Even like Helmut, who was like a fan of the channel before. He used to hang out in the chat here with all of us. Back in the days when we didn't have drama, with Testify HD around, if you remember those very drama-free days. And he got really mad at me. And here he is with this stuff. He says, John, the only thing I regret in regards to you is I once gave you money for your Crusader book, which is good, by the way. But you were an awful human and a Fox Christian. So he hates me. I'm a bad Christian, but he loves my Christian book. And he said it was great. So I'm glad about this. Even that somebody who hates me, like big time, agrees that my books are good. So I appreciate that. That's a big deal, because for somebody to say that my books are good when they hate me, means my books are good. That's what it means. To me, Fox Christian. Yeah, Fox Christian. I know. No, I have no association with Fox News, my friends. Mad at the internet, not even close. But he made a bunch of just like angry tweets at me and all that. But I really don't understand Vito's obsession with Eric July and Dick Masterson's obsession with Eric July. And my last message to Vito was on August 25th, after I found out he did not do this. So that is 100% true that he did not do this. My last message I sent to him was, you should dial down things with Eric. I don't know why you've gone so hard at him. But he did not respond to me. So, I mean, that's Vito's fault for not responding to me. I'm trying, because these guys shouldn't be going at Eric. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Does not make any sense. Do I only have 14 viewers on my alternate channel? Go watch on my alternate, unless you're super chatting. Go watch. I've got your message, Paladin Dragon Rider. So sent you a message on X. Thank you, my friend. Unless you're super chatting, go on my alt channel so I can get watch hours, please, because I'm trying to get that monetized. So, yeah, I mean, so I watched Eric's stream last night, and Eric's like, I don't even want to. Eric's so burnt out on this shit right at this point. He's just like, I don't even want to deal with this stuff, address these guys, or interact with them anymore. And it's because they go so fucking hard at him, and it's really retarded. And I guess they do it for clicks and because they get off on like the engagement or something like that. I don't know what it is, but there's no reason to do so at all. And it's really sad. So, I don't like that Vito does this. I don't know Dick Masterson whatsoever, so I don't know anything about that. I don't know who's like really spearheading it or whatever. I know that they're gleeful about this shit, and that really bothers me. Obviously, I'm on board with Eric, and I hope he settles this very easily and amicably to make it simple. I'm a supporter, but I at the end of the day, if I could help bring them together and bring Comicsgate together the way Testify HD would have wanted, I would do so. And of course, if Vito would like me to reach out to Eric and be like, hey, like mediate some sort of dialing down, I'd be happy to do so. I don't think he does, though. How does Sheila not have a wrench here? I'll give Sheila a wrench. Let me give Sheila a wrench. Oh, I'm not on my right account to do that. Let me do this. Sheila needs a wrench. She's the best of us. So here we go. Add moderator. There you go. Now Sheila's a wrench. Thank you. Thank you, guys. We got 25 people on my alt channel now helping to get the stuff. Yeah, Discovery will reveal lots on this. Paladin Dragoon Rider says for $2. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping it doesn't go that far, to be honest. Right now, I made a video the other day about what they said on this, the actual ministry people who are doing this, and it sounds like they don't want to go to court with it. So I'm hoping Eric and them can figure it out ahead of time. I made my video and I'm like, ISOM is not like synonymous with, you guys don't have a McDonald's brand. ISOM is like a traditional black name. And it's all about, it comes from the Greek. It means equality, right? And that's why it's a traditional black name. So it's stupid. But I got a lot of drama from that anyway. So even that video, like where I was like, I just read the art. I'd read this. I read the thing from the ministry because he made this like long tweet about it. And I'm like, well, I hope they can resolve this out of court and figure this out amicably. And I said, I don't think there's a lot. I think there's not actual brand confusion here. I think this is pretty easy to figure out. And ISOM if they did any research, is like I said, a traditional black name. You can't really copyright names anymore. Do you copyright like Bob, right? And I used Bob as an example. So, which I thought was funny, but I got a lot of angry comments on that video. Like I was going against Eric somehow on this. I'm like, how did you come up with that conclusion? And a couple of Eric's like employees actually commented on my video, and they said, "Oh, thank you. This is a good take." And I'm like, so wait, like the Eric July team is on board and they like what I'm saying. I'm obviously on board with them. I want them to win. And so like, what's the disconnect here? But it's just, it literally is like, and this is what we try. We try to be, even though this is a wacky off the wall stream here, and we cover a lot of stupid stuff. I love to laugh at stupid things on the internet. I try to cultivate a smarter audience here than a lot of the internet has. And so you guys like who have been around a long time understand that I take pretty nuanced positions on things, and I'm not afraid to take the nuanced positions on things. Like you could just shut up and like be on the team, right? But I try not to do the binary thinking shit as much as possible because it's dumb. And so we're cultivating a smarter audience. And I think this is because our audience are mostly book readers here to start. And book readers kind of have a more nuanced look at things. So yeah, this lawsuit exists. I'm going to report on it. Is Vito an asshole to Eric? Yes, that's true. Did Vito do this? Like send the little night letter? No, he didn't. And so those are not contradictory things. That's just the truth. And so I'm sorry you want to hear that he did it, but he didn't, and that's it. Geek Avenger, Peto's treatment of July has been pretty gay, he says, for $2. I 100% agree with you. I don't know what he's doing, and I would like him to dial things down with it. My end happy vision would be Vito being like, look, I went at you way too hard. I troll too hard sometimes. I'm sorry. I'm going to knock it off now. That's what I would hope would happen here. So that's what I hope would happen. Did Vito disavow any of this? Vito said I didn't do it. But no, he's out there still like, he's kind of like, him and Dick are out there going, they do have grounds for a lawsuit. Ha ha ha, Eric's so stupid they're doing that. And it's like, why are you guys like, just stop at this point? Like you're not accomplishing anything. I don't know. I really don't understand why they're doing it. And nobody's been able to explain that to me. And I'm not that close with these guys that they don't like call me every day and tell me what's going on either. Like I don't have that going on. So I don't know. But, I mean, if they want to explain it to me, maybe they can come on the show and do so. And like I said, I'd be happy to facilitate a dialing down on their end where like they come back and say, hey, we can be friends now or something. Yeah. Yes, Eric has a bigger online following than Vito. Yeah, he went on Racket Stream. The other thing that happened over the weekend, they were trying to cancel Rackets for just having Dick on. It's like, why? Stop. This is going way too far, guys. We don't want anything like that, anything of the sort like that to happen. Not at all. That would not be cool. Paladin Dragoon Rider sent me a video, so let's see if we got a palate cleanser here real quick. All right, let's go. What is this? I hope it's safe.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is here.
Uh-oh, Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSanctimonious, as it is. Let's see what happens here. Dick, here's the thing. Dick can be funny, and Vito also can be funny. It's just, here's what I'd say is the cardinal rule of the internet with this stuff. If you're mad and you just grind at something over and over again, you're not being funny. But if you make an offhand comment that's funny, it's one thing. I was watching who was Gideon the other day. You guys remember I was showing off his WNBA show. And he does these live streams and he's sitting there, and he's a black dude. He seems a little bit based. I can't tell. He walked up to some guy in England and started to say, he said 1350. So I'm like, okay, so he's up there. He's pretty based, Gideon. And people would say some stuff in his chat and on super chats and all that. About stuff, and he stopped them one time and he goes, guy, and they're all dropping N-words and things like that. And he goes, guys, it's totally fine to be racist. Just be funny, okay? Like, as long as it's funny, we're cool. But if it's not funny and it seems actually angry, that's where it stops being cool. And that's exactly what's going on here with Vito and Dick, in my opinion. They've kind of like, it's not funny. It's just they seem angry. Let's see. Somebody seems angry at Ron DeSantis here. Let's see. Uh-oh, booing. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Don't worry about it. We've already been looking at that to identify funds to be able to help one.
What is this?
Help is on the way. Power to the people! Power to the people!
Is that a Yamaha right there, bro? Does that look like a Yamaha behind Ron DeSantis? What do you think, Chad? Is that a Yamaha? Oh, geez. Interesting. He's not playing well here. Nah, bro. It's not a Yamaha.
We will now hear from our wonderful mayor.
Wow. That's rough. He got booed there. That's Muslim headgear. My Muslim faith. Remember that? Yikes. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. So that all went down. And then I made a video about like that fucking West Virginia singer guy. And he's a plant. He is a complete shill plant. And Ethan Van Sciver's been saying so. 100% agrees with me. Vox Day has also been saying so. Owen Benjamin's been saying so. And here, I'm going to just show. I'm going to pull up Vox's article on this. It's just Owen Benjamin's tweet. But like a lot of shills went at me and were like, "No, how could you do this? Like, why are you saying bad things about this guy?" And yeah, EVS said so before it came out, for sure. So did Vox. But here it is. I bet Oliver Anthony's next song will be called "War Against China Will Free Us," or "Without the Jews, We Are Lost in the Desert," or the classic "All Hope Is Lost, Time to Drink and Go to War." When Charlie Kirk posted this up here, as he's talking up this stuff. So look, if you look at who's talking it up and who's talking it down, it's obvious that the mainstream media shills are talking him up, and the actual people are talking it down. Like who, you know. And this is what I was talking about on my video. Like, I mean, there's the ticket taking aspect of things. And this guy, the not on either side. That's exactly what he's doing. He's getting mad at Republicans for just following him, being like, "You're my guy." And he's not one of us. He's not on the right. He's not trying to help our cause whatsoever. The guy's a Biden supporter. And now he's like, well, now he's trying to backtrack. Oh, Biden's part of the problem, kind of, but like both sides are really part of the problem. Right? Both sides are part of the problem. Yeah. It's like, okay, I've heard that before. But very, very bizarre stuff here. But you got here's the Fox News page. Most interesting new thing about him. More interviews with him. Let's see what he has to say here. I don't think he's on our side, chat. But the weirdest part about this is,
I've definitely never seen.
I lost a couple Twitter followers over just covering the Eric July thing. Even though I'm definitely on Eric July's side on this, 100%. See ya, Alpha Eagle and Henry. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out while you were here. Disregard anything on Fox. Yeah, it's on Fox. It's very, very odd here. So, but this, like this guy lost me 20 subs. Like people are very excited about this guy in our circles, I guess. And I'm like, he rose too fast. Billboard #1 for second week in a row. I mean, you know, you don't get that kind of mainstream attention. All the mainstream sites are talking about. Yeah, he's a blue dog Democrat. Correct. which is still the enemy. All the mainstream sites are talking about him. You know who the real deal is when the mainstream sites won't talk about you, right? You won't see CBR. You won't see Newsarama. You won't see all the entertainment news websites covering Eric July or Ethan Van Sciver or myself, right? That's how you know we're the real deal. Eric got a little bit of Fox News coverage just because it was, just because it was such a huge thing and everybody was flipping out on the internet at the very beginning there. But he did not get that side's entertainment news coverage whatsoever. You'll find articles about Oliver Anthony on CNN. CNN will not mention somebody who's like a real deal culture war fighter who's actually a threat to the establishment, right? They won't. And so that's kind of your barometer.
Something on the scale of virality that Oliver Anthony has experienced.
Yeah, it's almost like it's
some
intentional.
Previous viral moments with some of these, and specifically with these videos of kind of these earnest acoustic songwriters, sometimes out in the woods or sometimes in an abandoned building or another cool place. And they've gotten a life of their own.
Can you speed this up? This guy's slow.
5,
Speed.
6, sometimes 10, even 20
125.
million views.
Yes. Okay.
But nothing like what we've seen with Oliver Anthony before.
Is this even going to have Oliver Anthony on it? What the heck?
Where it shoots it.
I'm trying
right
to.
this
No,
going
it's
on.
not. It's just this guy talking about him. God damn it. But if you go to Google, look at this, guys. Here's news. Fox News, Rolling Stone, USA Today. How conservatives are making inroads in the culture war. Yeah, right. If USA Today is talking about it, come on. At least one man of North Richmond has now been identified, and it's got Ron DeSantis on it, right? Look at this. The Rock weighs in over this. Why is The Rock weighing in on this? Overnight conservative hero, where Donald Trump meets Bernie Sanders. Look at these interesting articles. Vox is talking about him. Newsweek's talking about him. Wall Street Journal, Los Angeles Times. Slam's song being used in the GOP debate. Why? Very interesting. And that's all I got to say about that. But like that guy, like just saying he's kind of a shill. Yeah, the song's all right. I'm not really into country music. I like punk rock, right? No. I listen to mostly EDM, but it's high energy. That's what I like. But you know what? It's the guy's not on our side, is what it comes down to, and that's all I said. I hope he makes money, but he's not on our side. I want everybody to make money. So they're lying about they're lying about Trump in the mainstream media. They're saying his lead's slipping and how he's still polling at like 50% instead of 52%. Okay, cool. Okay, so before I get into more of this stuff, I'm probably going to EFAP the Dick and Vito little cope stream they did about this. But I want to talk about what I've got going right now. So I actually fulfilled the rest of Flying Sparks Volume 5 last night. So that's done. Did they put out a new tweet? Or is it the same one? Is it a new tweet or is it the same one? I don't know what you're talking about. But if it's the same one, then I did see that one. I made a video about it. I forget the guy's name. So I'm not going to be able to find I don't know. There's a new one, send it to me. All right. So I read the long one. Yeah, it was the one I saw. That's okay. So yeah, it's old. That's like 3 or 4 days. Okay, cool. All right. So we fulfilled Flying Sparks Volume 5 overnight. And so that's done. And the campaign is through. So thank you so much. I just posted a beautiful tweet of all my hardcovers. I finally got the hardcovers in, which was what allowed me to fulfill. And you can see the full spread of my hardcovers. somewhere. If I can find the actual, here it is. No, that's not it. Where is it? Why is my Brave tab not showing up? Oh, well, here it is. There it is. All 5 hardcovers. Beautiful. I'm very excited. These are sold out, so there's no way to get hardcovers anymore. And this is going to be the end of the Flying Sparks hardcovers printings. So the way that this worked was actually Vox Day and his company have the first 2 hardcovers in their sort of print production. And so I got my last batch from them and from their printer. And I actually don't have hardcovers set up for that. And so I'm not going to be able to print these again. And so volumes 3, 4, and 5 are under my control. But, you know, volumes 1 and 2 are pretty much out, which means all of them are pretty much out at this juncture for reprinting these ever again. These have always been a exclusive that I put on my crowdfund campaigns only anyway. I never put them up anywhere else. But I hope you got them because they're gorgeous. Drake, contact me. I don't tell me what you're missing because I might have like 1 or 2 copies. I'm not selling them, but for you, I might have 1 or 2 copies. So this is the full story for Flying Sparks. It's awesome. I'm very excited that this exists. I'm very excited that this got out to everybody finally, and we fulfilled. We got it all done. We're good guys, mostly on time, books. So we got most of it fulfilled on time, but we had some problems with our printer here where we got a bunch of damaged books and all that, and I had to like get them reprinted. It took a sec. First time that's ever happened, but we did get it all completed, and I'm very excited that this is all come to fruition at this point. So Omnibus, I'm not going to do an Omnibus right now. You're going to see why. I might, in a year or 2, redo this as that sort of thing. I don't know. But right now, that's not. I'm going to be focusing on the next plans here, and that's going to be the deal. So, as you might be aware, I launched my team, Actual Comics, last week, and I told you guys we're going to be making actual comics, right? And the joke behind this, yeah, you can get the non-hardcover books still. They're all on my web store right here. So if you missed out on the campaign or whatever, my web store has everything here. So all the non there's 2 things that happen. One is the hardcovers are always just they're just crowdfund only because they cost a lot to print. So that's why the hardcovers are crowdfund only. So I only do them on those. I don't just like keep stock of the hardcovers. But the Sashi variants are one and done. So once those are printed, once those are sold, I print like 10% more, just make sure there's not enough no damages for the campaigns or whatever. And that's it. The Sashi variants are gone. I actually have a few Sashi variants left of like, I don't have volume 2 anymore. I think those are gone. I think I maybe have 1 or 2 copies of volume 3. I might put those up on an eBay store at some point because that's all we got. So Heather Antos, was throwing shade at me a couple weeks ago from IDW Comics, the editor there of Star Trek and all that. And there's not more. We already did the news of Patrick's trial on Thursday. So Patrick said he's going to pay within the week, and it went like 5 minutes. They'd already worked out a deal ahead of time with his lawyers, and he said he's going to pay it. And that was it. And he tried to oh yeah. Let me cover the Somerville. Dan was there. He did a podcast. We'll EFAP that in a second too, because that was excellent. He did excellent reporting work. So that's there. And we did this. So this is our actual comics brand. So of course, merch first. People have been getting their merch. I've seen a little bit on Twitter this morning as it's been showing up. We got our good friend here with his actual comics mug with actual coffee in his actual comics. Look at that. Beautiful. We've got this is Nerdette with Billy Corgan. That has nothing to do with this. Hi, Nerdette. And then, of course, we got Marsupial Gamer with his actual comic shirts. So these are already showing up at people's houses. I appreciate you guys supporting our actual brand of actual comics. Very funny. The pickleball paddles come with 2 balls. Wow. So not only when you buy the pickleball paddle set, You get 2 pickleball paddles. You also get 2 pickleballs with the pickleball for the very first Comicsgate official pickleball merch. Oh my gosh. Yeah, some of the Sashi ones are racy, some of them are not racy. It just depends. And here's the actual merch. Geek Avenger was dropping it. I'll drop it again too. If you get a larger coffee mug, I'll look into it. Seeing if we can do that. But here's our merch for right now. We just got a few things up. And this is the beginning of our actual company. Now that this leads into like the dream, right? So on Subscribestar, I am launching Actual Comics with Actual Comics. And so we've done 2 things so far. We put out last week on the 22nd, we put out our first strip, which I'm not going to show. It's behind a paywall, and I'll show you right here. As we discussed on the stream, Quaff and I are going to be doing a weekly strip featuring a girl against the world fighting for feminism in the way only a woman could be annoying. This is the first book in our Actual Comics line. We'll be compiling it for print at a later date. For now, enjoy. There's a lot of hot content to come. Please share the Subscribestar with people. Tell them we're trying to build a full comic company with monthly books here. And that's the main deal. I'm trying to get this up to 300 people on here. And at 300 people supporting the comics, we're going to be able to pretty much put out a monthly book. This will cover art costs for a monthly book. And so that's a great thing. And I'm just putting out what I can right now. I mean, I've got some slow art coming out, and I've got a couple pages. I take the funds from this, I buy art, and that's it. And you can only do so much at the moment. So we've got that for Quaff. Quaff's going to be coming out with a weekly strip. He's late for this week. He's not been working. He's been so lazy. Quaff. What a lazy bastard. Got to get him doing push-ups or something. Train him to be a real comic artist for Conquest Comics. And then we also put out Strike Force Ultima. Now, Strike Force Ultima is going to be my new main super team going forward. And I was going to abandon superhero comics for a second, but this was so good, I couldn't do it. I couldn't abandon it. The art on this is the best comic art I've ever worked with. And it's so good. It's very, very expensive to make. That's why we have a 4-pager right now. But the 4-pager here is just gorgeous, like really gorgeous. So I'm working on a script to do this into a full graphic novel, and we'll be probably doing a full crowdfund campaign on that next year. I'm going to have to I'm going to have to pace this because this is going to take some time and some funds to do. Also, what we're working on a book with a Comicsgate artist named Mark Smith. And he's working on a book here called Extrasensory. And it's about people with telepathic abilities, and they are fighting against demons trying to subvert America, like real life. So these three, we have 3 different characters right here. One who's a psychic, one who can manipulate telekinesis through his bow and arrow, and then a girl who has like a future sight, so she can kind of get see briefly into the future to stop things off here. And so it's really cool. This will be going up on the Subscribestar. Also, we're looking at just like fund wise, we're dropping probably 3 pages a month right now, and I'm getting the first 12 pages letter. We're trying to get a buffer on it at first, and the more people that get on this stuff, the more we can do, the better we can do. And so please join in with our actual comics company and help us out on the Subscribestar right now. Now there's even more, but wait, there's more. So you guys know that I just fulfilled Flying Sparks, and that Flying Sparks' story is completely done. So there's been a couple things we put into Flying Sparks before, where we did Meta Man Special, which ties into the ending of this and has its own storyline, which is important. We have an issue number 0, which has Metagirl's origin. It also has a couple other short stories in there in the Flying Sparks universe. And then we have a Unleash the Kraken crossover with Bill Williams' Punchline. And those are mostly, I think they're the crossover, and most of the issue 0 was done by the main Flying Sparks artist. And then Meta Man Special was done by a good friend named Mike Abuon. And so we've got all of this here, and I'm compiling it now into a companion volume. And I just put this up here. And this is going to be on Fund My Comic. So precognition, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you so much. gosh, that's just like sometimes my brain farts and I just can't do this. So I'm going to launch this tomorrow. And what's going to happen is this is going to be a companion volume of all those stories. It's 80 pages. So it's the biggest volume page count wise for Flying Sparks. And I'm just going to do a very simple campaign with this. I've already got it uploaded to the printer and ready to go because I've already got this all made. And so my thought was to do a very simple campaign. Just offer volume 1 if you guys need volume 1 so you could just read it. Offer the companion volume. Offer the complete Flying Sparks. And then offer all of my freaking graphic novels. So we got 5 volumes of Flying Sparks. We got 5 volumes of other books. That's amazing that it works out towards that. And then the companion for the 11th volume. So pretty good. And so if you total all that up, that would be I got to do this a little cheaper because I promised $25 off. Because 25 times 25 times, oh, wait a minute. 25 times 10. Yeah, no, it is. That's right. So basically, if you get all my books, you're going to get the companion free because 25 times 11 would be 275 usually. So you get a savings for buying the complete collection here. Now, like I said, I'm just going to do this simple, just a book, not much else, just because I want to get this out fast because we are working on something else, which I want to come out with very shortly. And it's going to be very funny and it's going to be very timely. And so I don't want to intrude or step on that too much. But I want to get this out to the Flying Sparks fans so you guys can have a full collected edition set. And have everything just easily in just a nice, easy readable form. Now, my question to you, chat, is am I missing anything on the campaign that like you would want on the campaign that like, you know, you would like to buy like for me to add to this, like as a tier, or is it simple? So this will be the precursor. So this cover for the companion is done by Mike S. Miller. And that's the other big drama alert here, guys. So you need shirts too. Oh, very Kukasi, thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you for thinking for this. Fat guys with larger sizes, we need shirts too. Yes, of course. And I try to do that on my campaigns. We offer usually on the campaigns like 3XL and things like that. And I appreciate you guys for being there. I appreciate you picking up the shirts. Thanks so much. So Smiller is officially Comicsgate, guy. This is the new drama alert. And I know he's not here to criticize this. It's great. That's right. Testify HD can finally get into heaven because Mike Miller is now officially Comicsgate. He did the cover for my beautiful project here. And this is an official Comicsgate project on Fund My Comic, which is pro Comicsgate. And so, yes, he can't deny it any longer. He is on a Comicsgate project. It's been done. It happened. He's already been paid for his services. So he had a Comicsgate transaction. It's over. It's over, Mike. It's over. So yes, he'll be. So thank you, Mike, for doing a beautiful cover for this. I think I'm the only person outside of like the original Comicsgate cruise back in 2018, because I think Mike might be the only other one, because he has a John Malin cover on one of his books, and then Mike has his own cover on that. I might be the only person with a series that has both a John Malin cover and a Mike Miller cover. I think that's awesome. So now, yeah, that's pretty funny. So I'm glad he's being assimilated into C. Yes, you will become one with the CG. Resistance is futile, Mike. Yes. So I'm going to launch this tomorrow, guys. And like I said, it's done. I'm just going to hit print and go on this stuff. So I could just like ship these out immediately. I want it to be simple. If you guys like have volume 1, like, because I only have volume 1 as an option, or the companion as an option, or the complete as an option. But if you're missing like volume 3 or volume 4, just go to my regular web store, because those are all up on there. So you can just get those and then you can catch up. But the companion is kind of readable on its own. They're their own self-contained stories. It's not really, they all like impact, except for the Punchline crossover. They all kind of impact the Flying Sparks universe a bit. Punchline crossover is very straightforward monster fight, but like you'll see, they all stand alone very well. So, and then issue 0's got the crossover with Dynamite Thor too, so you might want to pick up Dynamite Thor too because that's kind of fun. And that's what we'll be doing tomorrow on this. So thanks guys for supporting Flying Sparks so much over the years. I'm glad this is happening. This is a big deal because I wanted to do a campaign for Fund My Comic because it's a new, if you guys don't know Fund My Comic, Luke Stone made this beautiful thing. And it's because Comicsgate's been getting blacklisted over on Indiegogo and Kickstarter and all that. And, you know, I've seen people make their own websites and all, like just by themselves. I have my own website, but I feel like it's difficult to get traffic to your own website. It's much easier to get traffic to something like this where people already have accounts. So I want to try this and I want to support Luke because, you know, of course, Luke makes money off of this. And I want to support this platform and just see if it's something viable compared to running on Kickstarters. So that's pretty cool. And so we're going to be doing that. And that'll launch tomorrow. That's very exciting stuff. Nobody seems to have any thoughts on having other tiers or whatever. Now it's right now I've got the book at 80 pages. If this does go crazy for some reason, if for some reason everybody like is like, hey, I want to go on here and like buy this on Fund My Comic and all this, and it makes like $10,000-$20,000 or whatever, you know, I'll add some stretch goals because I've got a lot of sketch content and stuff that's never been out before that I could toss it to the back of this book, no problem. And you know, I'd consider doing something like a like trading card or something like that for the book too, because you know, I know you guys like those. So yes, this will be the Fund My Comic. This will launch tomorrow. So we've got Subscribestar going with new comics. We got this going. And then Smiller and I are working on something that's going to be extremely funny. And Quaff and I are working on something that's going to be extremely funny. So for you people who hate Mike S. Miller so much that you don't want to support him, you're going to have to back this campaign that we have. Because we're going to have a book. We're going to have a competition between Quaff and Smiller. They're going to each have their own book. And it's going to be on the same campaign. And it's going to be a spite campaign. I'm going to run my own spite campaign against myself. This is the level of internet troll I am. So if you hate Smiller, back the Quaff's book and show that you love the Quaff and you hate Smiller. If you hate the Quaff, back Smiller's book and show that you hate the Quaff. And if you just hate everybody and you just want this to win, you're going to back both. Okay. So that's going to be it's going to be all on the same campaign. This is going to be after the Flying Sparks time. This Flying Sparks test. Then we're going to run the spite campaign. And that'll be happening. Oh, thank God. I thought Cider might have been DED. He's coming, huh?
I'm in heaven. I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of...
Oh, not in the gym. Sorry. I misread that. Oh my gosh. So this campaign is going to be so fucking funny. I am going to, yeah, Smiller's art's amazing. Here's the thing. Like who cares? Like, I mean, his art's wonderful. I think he's a great guy too with on-time books or late books, I guess. But he, you know, I mean, him and Ethan just fight, and I don't know why. I wish they'd kiss and make up. Like I wish Vito would kiss Eric July and make up too. You know, whatever it is. I want everybody to be friendly. Make Comicsgate a happy place, not a gay place, but a happy place. So I'm waiting for Cider now. What time is it? It's 1:12. I've got a little bit left. We can cover some drama when Cider gets here. But thank you guys for supporting our books so much. And this is exciting stuff all the way around. And I could launch this now. And I'm going to launch it tomorrow. Oh, campaign's not approved yet? I'll have to get it approved. Hold on. Let me get this approved. Oh, geez. Edit campaign. How do I get this shit approved? Preview. Send for review. Checking this box. I agree to the terms of service. I'm not going to read the terms of service, Luke Stone. I'm not going to read them. I'm just going to agree to it. I hope I'm not signing away my soul. Send for review. The campaign has been sent to be reviewed. Okay, so I did that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, late book. Yeah, it is a late books. Late books. That's right. But yeah, terms of service. Oh God. Thank God Cider's. I hate talking by myself. You guys have no idea how much I hate it. So I think that's some pretty exciting stuff that we got going with between the Subscribe Star and the actual comics brand and Flying Sparks. Oh, I do have my Heather Antos comic, signed comic. Campaign review submitted. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of emails. What the hell just happened here? I'm going to check my emails while Cider's making it here. This is exactly what one should do on a stream. Holy shit. Oh, I got a new email from Andrew Tate's Comic Company. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Let's check this out. I love this. I love the emails from these people. Okay. On September 1st, the mass edition of Top G #1. That's it. This isn't the mass edition. Will launch. The same great story and epic. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Package. So they're already grift. So I paid $100 for this book. Now they're gonna launch a $5 version of it that everybody's gonna be able to get. God damn, I'm such a chump. I'm buying this to review. And I'm going to make some grifty YouTube money off of it. And I didn't even get good super chats off of it. And I did not even get good video reviews off of it. Sucks. Oh, man. Now they're going to be putting out a $5 version of this book. And they're rubbing it in by sending a fucking email. Oh, man. We reward those who came first. A number of the first editions were reserved to create a special works of art, revealed in due course. We shall be gifting one such framed edition to a member of the first edition. So they're taking this they're just putting a frame on it, and then they're going to give you another copy of it. But one person is going to get it. Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Oh, what a chump I am. Ugh. This is like so insulting. $100 for that fucking comic. Even though I was trying to grift off of it. Oh, jeez, the masses version. I hope I get the framed version. I better get the framed version. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is so insulting. The thing is, I read some of these emails from the DNG company on Ethan's show on Friday. And Ethan's like, oh, that's such good marketing. I have no idea. I guess maybe he's right. Maybe he's right. Is Ethan right? Ethan will get the $5. Yeah, he will. Ethan will review his $5 version himself. And then he's going to get way more clicks than my actual one did. And I'm going to be very angry about that. It's not fair. It's not fair. And I did the math on the videos. So on just advertise. So I got like $20, $30 in super chats towards the purchases. I was trying to get you guys to just pay this for me. Didn't work. You guys are too smart for that. It sucked. And then I got like 20, except for Marsupial Gamer. He was not that smart. Thank you, Marsupial Gamer. Then I totaled up all the ad revenue I got off of making Andrew Tate comic videos. And I also made like $30. So my total, like after YouTube takes $10 out of $30, so my total was like, so I'm at a net loss of like $50 off of this stupid thing. Then I went to my Heather Antos videos, and I like, how much have I made off of Heather Antos videos, just like without having to buy books? And I made like, I think one video itself made $30 on advertising revenue for Heather Antos videos. So Heather Antos has made me a lot more money, and Andrew Tate's lost me money is really what's come down. Yes. With that $100, you could have gotten one of those John Sable books. Yeah, I did actually back that, so it's kind of painful because I'm backing that because even though those are expensive, that campaign's over. But it was beautiful. Those books are fucking amazing, and I'm very excited to get those. Thank you for the $5 super chat on that. Oh man, gorgeous stuff. Speaking of which, for book club this last week, we read Darwin Cook's New Frontier, this is the absolute edition of it. We have a book club going in the Discord right now. If you're not involved with it, the absolute edition comes in this beautiful slipcase. I love Darwin Cook art. Oh my God, look at this. Beautiful. And so that's that. So we just run this. It's a book club. I basically pick some books. We read them. Listen to you guys for like what books to pick a little bit. And that's it. So this week, speaking of the John Sable thing, we're going to be doing Mike Grell's Longbow Hunters saga, which is the 3-issue miniseries he did before his Green Arrow run, which started on the Green Arrow. And if you guys have not read that, do I have it here? I got my omnibus somewhere. Here it is. If you've not seen his art on this, first off, this is not the read for the week. It's just like this much of it. This is it. But look at the beautiful art on this. I mean, it's like this is what comics should be right here. It's Mike Grell's Longbow Hunter. Beautiful stuff. So that's going to be this week's book club. So make sure to grab the Longbow Hunters wherever you get that kind of stuff. Oh, what's the resale on Top G? Let me see if there's any on eBay. Great. That's good content. Top G #1 comic. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay. Andrew Tate edition, $5,000. This can't. Come on. Is anybody buying this for real? Let's go lowest. Tate. Okay. Okay, $450. No bids. Two $5,000. So two different. So it's the same person as a sponsored. So there's two up here. One's for $450. One's for. Maybe I should just sell mine. These are not for. These are not sold though. Let's go to sold. Completed. Let's see. Mug. T-shirt. There's none. There's zero. So these are it. There's two of them up for sale at retarded numbers. And then there's that. And there's that. I should have gone with 10. It's too low. They should have priced it higher. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the reason I mentioned Heather Antos is I actually, I bought a Heather Antos comic. And there's a reason I did that. Not to actually read the comic. I'm going to frame it. And so let's see. Third Eye. Let's see. Where's my order? Thank you for your order. Here's your tracking number. All right. So it said yesterday it was going to arrive today. Okay. It's still out for delivery. Expected today. So I bought Heather Antos had a signing, guys, at Third Eye Comics in Maryland. And they allowed you to pre-order their book from them and get your actual copy of this. So I've got, my campaign's been approved by the website administrator. That was fast. They're probably watching my stream. So I'm going to have a Heather Antos signed comic showing up at my house in the next few hours here. She actually touched it, chat. How exciting is this? It's beautiful. Very nice. Longbow Hunters, is that on Amazon? That's a lot of money. Hold on. But there's collected editions of this. Hold on. I mean, you're talking the actual issue, like Longbow Hunters. There's got to be. There's an omnibus on In Stock Trades. Let's see. Amazon. Mike Grell Longbow Hunters. Is it going to be this expensive to try to find this? It's 3 issues. So there's an omnibus that covers this, and it also covers like the first 40 issues of his Green Arrow run, which is like a lot. I mean, I have this, And then this is the next 40 issues of his Green Arrow run. So this is a hardcover of just the Longbow Hunters for 30. There's a Kindle version for number 3 for $2.99. Trade paperback. Oh, this, I guess it is out of print. Huh. There's the actual comics for 25. And here's the Kindle version of the Longbow Hunter paperback for $9.99. Oh, here it is. Look, I mean, there's a bunch of used ones for nothing. So this is the original one. So, yeah, I mean, it's easy to get digitally. There's other ways to get it digitally, which I do not approve of and will not actually show you how to do on this channel because I'm a good guy with on-time books. I wouldn't do that. So, yes, I have my Heather Antos signed comic. I found out that Xevious in Comicsgate has a Heather Antos sketch, though, and I'm trying to get him to give it to me. He was like, what do you pay for it? And I'm like, $5. He's like, no. But he won't, I'm trying to get him to give it to me because that'd be very nice. That's what it is right now. I thought Cider was coming, but I guess he's not. I'm kind of done. I could EFAP shit. Oh yeah, I wanted to EFAP I wanted to EFAP Somerville Dan. What I wanted to do. Somerville Dan. There it is, because he went to Patrick's court proceeding. And this is, I found this to be fascinating. Oh, Liam drama. Hold on. So last week, before we get into Somerville Dan, last week, our good friend, the Orange Tyrant, declared an amnesty for everybody. But I don't know. I'll do this. Or we might EFAP veto too. I don't know how much time we have. There's a lot. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to fap. Hold on just a sec.
I'm just a little koala guy. Look who's here. It's Yellow Flash. I don't want to be Batman. You don't deserve to roll around half naked with me in the mud. I'm sorry. Yellow Flash, the man, the myth, the guy that's got hundreds of thousands of people, but he still gets down here with us and says, I can't wait for your new book to launch so I can laugh at how poorly it tracks, you low-cow pile of trash. Gotta look yourself right in the fucking face and go, wow, I'm a useless fucking drunk and just get angry on the internet. That's what I fucking do with my life. But at least I'm better than that Liam Gray guy. At least I'm better than him, right? You don't deserve to roll around half naked with me in the mud. Do I gotta get down in the mud? Do I gotta show you that this is my operating table? Because I know that's what you guys want. But I don't want to be Batman. You don't deserve to roll around half naked with me in the mud. But if that's what I gotta be to get on Flashcast, I don't fucking want it. But I'll tell you what, I will fight you, mate, if you're a big fucking hero. If you're a big fucking hero, you're a big loudmouth fucking hero. Set it up. Same with JDA, same with all these cunts. Any one of you cunts. If you want to get in a big fucking line one at a time in the ring, we'll do it. Stop acting like fucking heroes on the internet and be fucking men. Fuck you. You don't deserve to roll around half naked with me in the mud. Do I gotta get down in the mud? Do I gotta show you that this is my operating table? Because I know that's what you guys want. But I don't want to be Batman. I'm sorry. You don't deserve to roll around half naked with me in the mud. If I'm nasty enough to Liam on the internet and I leave...
All right. We're back. I don't know what happened to Cider. He said he was coming and then he didn't show up. And so I'm very scared for him at this point. I'll give Elasmat the link to save the stream since Cider's not here. Where's Elasmat? Elasmat. There we are. I gave it to you on Discord. So, oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry. All right. So last week, Liam gave a little sort of like, all right, if you apologize to me, I'll apologize to you. I don't want to do drama. I just want to get along with everybody. Sort of annoying stream. Little cry stream. Because he says he's going to launch Dino King or whatever. And so I said, fine. I'm sorry, Liam. I'm sorry I was mean to you on the internet. Is that fair? And he instead of like following through with this, he said he was going to unblock everybody. He actually blocked my alt account in addition to blocking my account in his stream. So he totally lied. And then Prime actually went on, and Prime said that he, if you unblock JDA and apologize JDA for deplatforming him and all that, then I will, I'll delete. He actually offered to delete all of his Liam content, and instead of doing that, he also blocked Prime. So that's it's such a total nonsense. He lied again. And it's really sad because unless I won't believe it unless IG Myers says so. So this is really sad to me because I told Flash, I said, like, I don't want Liam to fight forever. I'd rather have him on our side and just have some fun with him and shit because he's a funny guy. And I don't have a problem with him other than he's a complete lying asshole who deplatformed me from a bunch of places. So if he just apologizes, whatever, we can go back to fun. But yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to happen. But we have this guy instead.
Oh yeah, baby. It's time for another episode of Dear Cider. That's right, sweetie pie, right here on the Dankstream. And don't forget, honey bunches of oats, to hit like and subscribe. That's right down here below this window.
Do you have any advice for Liam?
Where do I begin, really? Stop thinking that your daughter can't absorb Godzilla because she sits down to pee. That's probably a good boulder to move first.
A spot to start.
Yeah.
Alas, Matt, Cider's here. It's over.
Someday I will get her intro. Someday.
Yeah, someday. Not today,
Someday.
but someday.
But yeah,
Not today.
I know. Cider's here, so I'm back to being chop liver. I get it.
I could intro you with like.
So I'm getting my guest room ready because my parents are coming tomorrow to stay with us for a few days. To
you
want that?
To make him horny?
I'll smash.
See?
Oh no!
See? I told you.
I'm a pretty
See what
fair
happens
man.
when I'm not around? John's here ginning up the Lasmat, getting him rock hard during streams. Jeez.
No, I would never cause a brother to stumble like that. So.
Oh no, I'm standing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good.
Cue the Broke Quack Mountain intro.
No, don't do it. You'll get your channel struck, please.
Who's gonna strike it, Alasmat?
There are forces, John. I'm saving you from those forces.
Okay, yeah, I know you'd never do such a thing. So,
everything I do is righteous.
No, it's like a Lego brick, but it's kind of melted at the bottom. Do you like square butts, box butt? Is that what you're into? Come on, standard.
Well, we're happy to have you back, Cider.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched my streams without you, but it sucked.
Yeah, I
Okay.
wouldn't say that, John. I
mean,
watched them. I wouldn't say they did.
Well, I thought they sucked. So, I mean,
Okay,
we had
well-
fucking Einbrecht on. Einbrecht.
It was so bad he had me on just now.
Yeah, that bad. You're not as bad as Einbrecht, to be fair.
Just whatever you do, don't bring the quaff in because he tried to do an unauthorized quack return 2 weeks ago.
Oh no.
Yeah, he pulled.
Why isn't he working? He's supposed to be working on my comic strip for my Subscribe Star. What the hell?
All his hair hasn't fallen off yet.
Oh, terrible.
Robert Robinson, I see you in the chat. You're getting struck, pal. You too, Shifter. I see you, Shifter. I see you. You're both getting
So
struck.
what was I going to EFAB?
I think it was Liam.
You have something.
Yeah, that's my stream.
Oh.
Why
do you do
that's
that?
Weird. I don't know.
Okay.
Let's see. I was going to go over this situation. I think it sounds like the most fun.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all the Twitter sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go where no one knows you're poor.
Where no one knows you're poor. Hey.
It's me love Monday every day. You wanna go where you can pretend to be a successful author, and nobody knows you abandoned your daughter. You wanna go where people think you're Hunter S. Thompson on the brink. You wanna go where nobody knows you stink.
Hooligans is filmed in front of a live stream audience.
Know yourself.
Ah, so nice. Patrick went to court last week, you guys, and lost. But we knew that going in. And so, yeah, it's he's just ordered to pay basically. But Somerville Dan was on site as an ace reporter. He actually went to the proceeding himself. So did Big Dick Andrew. You guys remember Big Dick Andrew? You guys remember Big Dick Andrew?
Yeah, Big Andy.
Does the chat?
Can we?
Big Dick Andrew was threatened with a restraining order from Patrick, and he went into court, and the judge was like, "Patrick, you actually sent him more threatening stuff than he sent you," and so Patrick was denied the restraining order. And then so Big Dick Andrew went to Hooligans and had a beer, and so here we are. He gets into this. I think it's about 30 minutes into it. He starts talking about his showing up at the court, and he's got this Kiwi Farms thread where it's somebody from Kiwi Farms was also there, like annotating and taking down a.
Mr. Dong's apparently, needs like a hobby, right? He's bored. With the comics and stuff.
Someone there transcribed the whole fucking thing on Kiwi Farms. Oh, so good. And so like it's this is it. And so Somerville Dan recounts his experiences here.
And apparently he was the third guy in the audience. And he actually summarized it pretty well. So this is probably the best you're going to get for a transcript. This probably wouldn't have even got recorded anyway because Sosny hadn't started. So this gives you an idea. So So
Somerville Dan, before this, I think you mentioned this already. I tried to get further about this. And Dan's like, I expected like, a Law and Order thing where you got a bunch of people in a room and it's a big room and all that. No, it's a tiny room. He walks in there and there's like 4 people in there and it's empty other than that. And it's just like Patrick sees him right away. And it's like, and he knows who he is right away.
Bullseye.
He had already said on here that Patrick had a mini rant to the judge. And did the judge do anything? The judge was not in the court yet. So it was the clerk asked me my name. Okay, so observer 1, so that's the other guy, enters the courtroom and sits in the front. At the bench are the deputy clerk, the bailiff, and the court reporter. At the plaintiff's table is Attorney Pawlowski, and the defendant's table are Attorney McCabe and Patrick S. Tomlinson. Nobody else is present, and the room is quiet. Patrick, having been facing forward, turns around towards the door. Deputy clerk, are you here for the hearing? Yes. And then Patrick says to his lawyer, who is that guy? And by the way, he's mic'd up, so you can hear anything Patrick says, even if he's whispering. They're like, everybody's like mic'd up in this thing. So he's like, who's that guy? And this was like a minute before I walked in. Who is that guy? And then the clerk asks, can I have your name? He says his name. And then that was it. And there's nothing else. Then that's when I walked. So I'm observer 2.
Riveting.
Enters the courtroom and sits in the back. He's wearing
Somerville Dan, observer number 2. Yes.
Late. A COVID mask because he totally isn't Dan Mullen. He wants to provoke a Pat outburst of it. He show his face. No, he really wants to prevent the spread of disease in a public place. Pat turns around.
You're totally gay for wearing a mask, Somerville Dan. That is fucking gay. I gotta say. That's all.
Do you want to inhale Patrick's fat,
Yeah, I mean, he might be farting in there.
Right.
Can you imagine
exactly.
like breathing in a Patrick fart?
Right.
God.
Or just being in the general vicinity of him,
Yeah. Terrible.
I'd wear a mask, with like some Vicks smeared on the inside just to make sure.
Good point.
The door again, he's getting visibly annoyed that people are starting to show up and already appears to be ramping up to something. So the clerk asked me, are you here for the hearing? And I said, yes, I'm here as an observer. She says, can I have your name?
I'm here for a taco.
Said, Dan. And then Patrick at a slightly elevated volume. He was loud. Like he raised his voice. he didn't. I don't think he stood up, but he was like pointing. Like he turned sort of back at me and pointed at me like to just say this guy, and then pointed to the bailiff. He said, "I want that man arrested immediately."
Yes. Stalker child.
Arrest that man.
Arrest that man.
Arrest that masked man.
Oh man, he treats everything. This is like Liam last week, where there's the guy in the mall, and the guy in the mall, understands that his Xenotype book was printed backwards, right? It's like he's like, this guy in the mall is stalking me. It's the exact same thing. Arrest that man for showing up at a public hearing in court. Oh my gosh, so funny, so funny.
He's committed, and then right around here, he might have said felonies at that point, but the clerk asked, "And your last name?" I said, "Mullen." And then he got even louder, and he's like, "This man has committed multiple felonies against my family. I want him arrested immediately. This court needs to stop. I want him arrested now. He walked out. I want it arrested."
You remember when he was screaming at the police, right?
Yes.
So he's like screaming at this bailiff.
yes.
I want him arrested. I want him arrested.
Arrest him. Yes.
He's dangerous.
Oh man. Oh, so funny. Oh, there's a Milwaukee Police Department logs here. And it looks like there were some calls to Patrick S. Tomlinson's house. Interesting.
Are you surprised though, John? Not John
No,
Baker?
John. Oh, the other John.
Lots of John. Any John. Feel free.
Yeah.
Jump in. The John Palooza.
Wait, you said there were calls to his house. Was it DoorDash?
Looks like to the Milwaukee Police Department. But yeah.
Couple from Papa
Interesting.
John's, making sure this is Fatty's house.
Yes.
He's probably a horrible tipper too.
And I was just sitting there. I'm like, holy
Arrest that man.
Get at me, man. It was like crazy. And
You should have just blurted out fat.
I just didn't say anything.
I know you didn't want to mess it up, but it
Sir, don't do that. And BDA wasn't even was he doing that growling yell? It was like basically loud. It was pretty loud. Let's not come on, dude. Let's not do the N-word.
Get him out of here.
Jackie's already trying to take my channel down.
Oh yes, that's the other thing. There's this like Jackie Singh person who's like a Patrick simp out there. And she's been posting on Twitter relentlessly saying that Somerville Dan's channel is all cyber stalking and threats and bullying, and urging people to report Somerville Dan's channel just for existing. So, yes.
As one does.
As one does, yes. So that's annoying.
Let's ease up on that stuff.
That's the question.
Especially when I'm trying to do this right now.
What
I'm getting
indeed?
fucking flustered. Arrest him, child. This really happened. Can I tell you, this is like 99% accurate. Like there's no embellishment.
Can you imagine walking into a room and having somebody point at you and be like, arrest that man? Like how, like some like crazy mentally ill dude doing this, like how scared you'd be. Like,
we've been proud of the real show.
Yeah.
Well,
I remember I remember how bad it was and how nerve wracking it was just to have Heather Antos like calling security on me. And they sat next to me and like monitor and like they surrounded me and sat next to me, and I'm sitting here like, and they're wearing IDW shirts, so I know exactly what's going on. And I'm like, wow, this is weird. And they didn't do anything, but like if they actually called me out and tried to get me like out of the room or whatever, holy shit. I mean, I would have recorded it and then of course made a video out of it, but yikes. In a court at that.
Yeah. You got to think of this as like the bailiff's perspective, right? The guy that's getting yelled at. Like he doesn't live in Patrick's world. He doesn't live on Kiwi Farm.
Right.
He's not an internet denizen. He's an average Joe that showed up to work. I'm assuming this was going to be yet another person that was just hyperventilating. So in walks this guy wearing a mask. So this guy's thoughts like, oh yeah, COVID's back. Oh man, we got to deal with that all over again. We got shots, the Biden you know, he's thinking about that time all of his buddies were flipping off the portrait of Biden back in the office they got to keep because it's a federal court and all that jazz. And then all of a sudden the plaintiff, you know, the guy you didn't expect to come unglued, instead of the mask person, the one you thought was going to come unglued, this guy's trying to get the mask guy out of here? And you're wait, what the hell's going on? Is this some Halloween trick? Is he a terrorist?
So
what happened?
crazy.
Then you
So
ask
crazy.
him about his name, and he doesn't give you Johnson or Smith or Black. He doesn't do that. He gives you Mullins, like a real name, and he's like, "Now what? Huh? What?" The poor bailiff. He just showed up to work.
Exactly what happened, and almost like scarily. Even like the way he wrote this is exactly what the things that were said. Like this is exactly how it played out, which is funny because I didn't think after the fact I didn't write anything down because I was like obviously in the moment and it was just about me. And then BDA hadn't even walked in, so there really was only one other person that could have witnessed this, and was the Kiwi Farms guy. And he either wrote it down or he's got a fucking magic memory because this is exactly fucking what happened.
Remember, you said Kiwi Farms guy, so Pat's going to seize on that because it'll go back to them being.
Well, the Kiwi Farms aren't the swatters; it's O&A Forums. So this guy,
he's going to go back on that now. Watch, he'll say that Kiwi Farms, the 2 terrorist groups were there. He'll say that.
United.
Yeah. Benji, what did the lawyer chick do? I'm gonna once I just finish this, I'll tell you kind of what she did. Actually, Megan the Babe McCabe, muito respect for Megan. Megan actually was very professional. In fact, I'm going to tell you my theory on Megan, why she was there. This man has committed multiple felonies against my family. I want him arrested immediately. All others, crickets. The clerk, the bailiff.
Yeah.
Who else was in there? The deputy clerk, the bailiff, the court reporter. They didn't even flinch. Like they didn't say a word. They didn't flinch. Wow. It was almost like this happens maybe all the time. Like they get crazy people in things. They didn't.
I mean, it is court, right?
Maybe they saw his name and they were like, "Oh no."
Wow.
They just knew. Like they'd been briefed.
Yeah. Yes, child.
Say anything. At that point, Megan McCabe, that lawyer, kind of like turned and like kind of like grabbed Patrick in like a kind of a consoling way and just kind of whispered like,
by the balls.
You gotta stop. You couldn't really hear because it was whispered, but she tard wrangled him. She calmed him down, and you could see, like, I couldn't see his face, but you could see the.
It's like the Liam. It's like the Liam DM group, but in real life.
But you gotta, just like Liam, you gotta keep Patrick on a leash because he'll go off on a bailiff or something while you're not looking.
Amazing. Yes.
Like shaking. He was flustered. He looked like ready to just blow a gasket. But she talked him down and told him to kind of relax. And then I didn't hear this part, so I don't even remember this. But I was like, my head was in another space at this point. He said that Patrick said to the lawyer, he is surreptitiously recording all of us right now. And then McCabe said something in his pocket. I guarantee it. There's nothing we can. And she said, there's nothing we can do. So
there's nothing we can do.
This is the only part.
Yes, he's allowed to show up in a public space. There you go. Sorry, Pat.
Part that I'm not 100% sure of, because once again, like I had like I was like dizzy. Like I was like part of me, like I was 90% sure I wasn't getting arrested, but part of me was like, I have no fucking idea what's about to go down right now. This is like craziness. And then he did, but this part is definitely correct. He repeats his felony. He said it a few more times. He's like, he needs to be arrested. He needs to be arrested. And then he just started kind of mumbling, and then he got tard wrangled off. All others pretend not to hear him, and the room is getting quiet. Judge Sosny enters the room, and then right as Judge Sosny entered, so did BDA. BDA rolled in. He came in the same row as me and sat down on like far away. And I knew who. And then at that point, I was like, I know who this is. And I just gave him a finger and I just motioned to him, and I just whispered to him. I said, Patrick's flipping the fuck out right now. He missed it. And then me and BDA were thick as thieves for the rest of the day, and we went to Hulu's.
But through a mask,
BDA
so it
takes
was
a seat
like
next to Dan. Sosny proclaims.
Yes. It's like Kenny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Nobody kills Somerville Dan. You understand? Not even. For
and that was really that was the fireworks. They came in. Sosny came in. He's like, I know you guys reached an agreement beforehand, and then they talked about the agreement, and it was hard to tell what they were saying, but it sounded like, and I had to even ask Andrew. I was like, is this how you understand it? And it sounded like you were saying they're gonna. Patrick's lawyer said we're going to wire the money, within the next week, and we're going to pay it in full, wire the whole amount, and that and if they don't do that, then the contempt comes back into play. But they waive the contempt. So Quasi's lawyer waived the contempt, so no jail time, nothing, no penalties additionally, but you got to wire the money. And the way Patrick's lawyer made it sound is that they were going to wire it like within the day, or they were in the process of wiring it. I don't know if that's happened or not yet. I guess we'll have to stay tuned on that part. But that was how it ended. And as they were talking about kind of the way with the ruling or the agreement, the door opened for the court, and this kind of hefty. I don't want to disparage certain classes of people, but a woman who probably enjoys the company of other women and maybe even likes
fat lesbian
softball came in the bailiff and basically kind of, so I was on the aisle seat of the last row, and she basically was kind of like hovering over me. And that's when I was just like, uh-oh, I'm getting walked out of here. But you know, I figured it was just going to be kind of an escort. Now it turns out that Patrick, and people in the audience maybe know better than me, correct me if I'm wrong, that Patrick supposedly had at least a police escort home and possibly even a police escort to the court.
Wow.
And so I don't know about that. All I know is that the young officer, female, walked both me and BDA out. We actually took, she's like, you guys can go in the elevator together. We walked out and we took the elevator down.
Was the proceeding over?
Yeah, that was it. It was
over. Like the judge.
Yeah, it was less than 10 minutes. They just announced the agreement. That was it. There was no real hearing. It was just announcing the agreement.
That's it. So this is Patrick S. Tomlinson's contempt of court trial, because this has already been settled. Patrick owes Quasi the money, and he has to, and he was refusing to pay it. He'd go online, go onto shows saying, "I'm not going to pay that." And so he's in contempt of court because he's publicly saying this shit and has not paid it. And so he goes in with the lawyer, and he just has to pay it. And this is all he can do. And so the lawyer worked it out ahead of time that he says he's going to pay it. And hopefully he does pay this week. I really does. I really hope that. But he's back on Twitter already, doing the exact same thing that he always does. So here it is. The bigger message here is what we need to stop the next generation from being a bunch of man children like Stealthy Geek, who LARPs as a tough guy freedom farter, but is actually an obese alcoholic judgment debtor. Freedom farter. I could talk. Who watched kids movies. And there he is. Look at Patrick. Oh, look at that. Little montage. Beautiful Patrick. Oh, yes. There he is.
Oh.
Oh, yes. And so, whoa. Okay. So he says, as you would expect, your life is already over, stalker. Enjoy prison.
6 hours ago.
6 hours ago. Oh, 6 hours ago also. Hey, Howard, Stealthy Geek DM'd me and requested I post pictures of his gooch sweat for you to see. I don't know why he wants me to post this, but I will, since we're firm friends. This probably has something to do with his humiliation fetish. 6 hours ago also. Your life is already over, stalker. Enjoy prison. And by replying to Patrick, you are now unwittingly a participant of his ongoing humiliation fetish. Patrick purposely posts photos of his gooch sweat online so people point and laugh at him. Please mock him accordingly. He wants it. Oh, God, it is sweaty. Look at that. It's disgusting.
You know, it's not sweaty. The super chat over here.
Oh, we got super chat. A very non-sweaty super chat. John A. Douglas, thank you for the $4.99. This is sad and pathetic. This is why I don't go out of my way to make fun of Pat. What could I possibly do to him that life hasn't already done? I don't know. It's pretty funny. I like making fun of shit libs. So I don't, but that's me. I appreciate it though, John. You're a nicer guy with on-timer books than me, I'm sure. So
you know those dumb videos where like disaster happens but nobody gets hurt, like a guy cuts down a tree and it falls over and knocks over his porch or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what Patrick is. It's okay to laugh at that. Nobody got hurt. It was the onus of the idiot operating the chainsaw, that didn't point the tree right when it fell. That kind of thing. That's what Patrick's life is. It's an episode of America's Home Funny Videos. It's just on permanent loop.
Yes, stalker. Enjoy prison.
Yes.
And then one more, is it extremism? So this guy posted this 3 times. And Patrick replied 3 times, your life is already over, stalker. Enjoy prison. Here's another one. Yet again, Stealthy Thomas is revealed to believe in eugenics. Rick, why do you want to attract this vile sort? Do you understand how mentally ill-filled your looks? Please tell me you don't have children because it's sick. Your life is already over, stalker. Enjoy prison. This is like the 4th time he's posted. Okay, 5th time. This goes to Jackie, who's going after Cloudflare now. Jackie Singh. And so's Patrick. Kyle Tomlinson here says, Jackie, you're fat and broke. Get a job and try to mollify your ex so that your oldest doesn't grow up without a mom. You'll probably have to take your lithium every day. Patrick says, your life is already over, stalker. Enjoy prison. And here we are. Yes. Fans complaining about Sabine surviving a lightsaber gut shot as if this didn't just happen in Kenobi last year. Ahsoka. Hashtag.
Point.
Yeah, the lightsaber through the gut and totally just surviving it was cringe in this. And I don't remember if this person survived in Obi-Wan or not.
Yeah, everybody who's been stabbed in the stomach or abdomen with a lightsaber
Usually
except
dies.
for Qui-Gon Jinn has lived in the movies and TV shows.
Has lived.
Everybody who got stabbed in the midsection.
No, hold on one second. I stabbed myself last week and I came out just fine. It's real life. You can't walk away from a lightsaber wound. I did it.
Yeah.
Who else has? So this guy lived in the Obi-Wan. I don't even remember the Obi-Wan.
A baby got stabbed through, and it lived. Stabbed? Yes.
In what?
In the Kenobi show. That's
what else?
Riveter's background. That's her. She's from the Jedi Academy, and she survived getting yanked.
Oh, when she was when she was okay. I don't remember that, but Jesus Christ,
it's dumb. That's why
it's retarded.
Compartmentalized.
Yeah, old Ben
more damage.
He just went poof from the deal. Qui-Gon screwed. Why did Qui-Gon?
Qui-Gon's freaking Darth Maul got cut in half, and he came back. Qui-Gon just
that was stupid,
and he was dead. He's like, "Oh no, not my lunch." And
every like cut when you show somebody getting cut in half and then they come back, it's just stupid. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here we are.
Yeah.
Like Sabine, now the new apprentice, got stabbed through, and just like a Saiyan got more power from getting stabbed through the abdomen.
So dumb.
So now it's
and then she's totally fine.
Well, it's not enough to survive it. You got to get more powerful after you get it.
That's true.
After you get hit with it. It's a bonus.
Sorry, Kyle. You know your brother's a blight until Tom was. Your life is already over, stalker. Enjoy prison. On his Star Wars post, which got no engagement. He's got.
By the way, everybody who's been stabbed through the belly
55,000
female or non-binary. By the way, just
really
known. Yeah. So men, other than Darth Maul, are the only ones who are killed.
Who die from lightsabers. That's interesting.
Yeah. Yep.
55,000 followers, 11 likes on his Star Wars tweet, which is defending this shit show. Shit the show. Did you watch it, Cider? On Disney
No,
Plus?
I heard about every episode through Bounding though.
Okay. That's true.
It was god awful. I only saw a few.
It was
like,
god awful.
The coolest part of the whole series was supposed to be the fight with Obi-Wan and Darth Vader, right? The one that like, broke Obi-Wan's heart to see him like totally warped into this monster. And it's just Hayden Christensen on stilts. It's like Vader has like foot-long legs than his arms. He's literally Hayden Christensen on stilts. Yeah, no,
my top key for the week is Darth Vader.
Imagine if the arms only went as high as the hips, though. Like that's what happened. It was Hayden Christensen in freaking stilts. So the whole lightsaber battle is just Darth Vader lumbering around as Hayden tries not to fall on his face in a gravel pit like it's Power Rangers. It was so weird.
This is the
so
actual
weird.
fight pose, right? Let's go ahead in this.
Very
right?
nice.
This is the Hayden Christensen accurate Vader action figure.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's almost as good as Vito playing with his Evangelion Polly Pocket.
Same thing with Vito.
His Polly Pocket
Evangelion. I called you a friend.
My little angel, my little angel.
So then we got please Cloudflare stop being complicit in people accurately describing Patrick Tomlinson and Jackie Singh as big fat people with horrendous money and reputational issues, even though that is objectively true. Just please stop. Your life is already over, stalker. Enjoy prison. That's like the 6th one. And then what would you do this trivia thing for life-altering pile of money? Haha, long COVID. What's this long COVID shit? Where's this come from?
Oh, yeah, the long COVID. You know what that is, right?
Why can't you just click on a fucking thread and find what's going on ahead? Here it is.
Thanks, Elon.
Stop asking so many questions. You push the button. Howard Taylor vaxxed and 4x boosted legacy blue check. He, him. Is this a joke? Long COVID? Oh, no, this is the guy. Is this really him?
No. Wants the link. He says he has Star Wars news.
Is this guy for real?
Howard Taylor? What
14. Is this actually him?
We can't read the thing. You got to zoom in. What's the
This
thing?
is his avatar. Long COVID awareness. Howard Taylor. Is this the actual guy? Like Shock Mercer?
And no, we're not going to read.
So if you guys don't know, Howard Taylor and Brandon Sanderson had a podcast together. And this guy, and then Mary Robinette Kowal, who was in charge of SIFWA for a while, who's an extreme cunt, joined and kind of made it all about feminism and tried to like politicize it and wreck the whole show. And then that podcast sucked after that because women ruin everything, right? Howard Taylor apparently is like, oh my God, what a weird little shit lib. Jabba, thank you for the $2 £2 super chat. Patrick S. Tomlinson is the eighth wonder of the world. Indeed. Appreciate it. So now he's like got a whole long look at this. This guy's not a joke. He's vaxxed and 4x boosted. Legacy blue check. He, him. And here it is. Long COVID. All this stuff. So I guess this guy's making fun of it. Haha, long COVID, what a wuss. You're just as much of a coward as Stealthy Geek who cried and demanded police escort because an overweight middle-aged software salesman was in the same public space as him. Why is every Pat friend such a poor excuse for a man? Oh, hi, Prime.
Yeah. Never mind.
Hey, what's up? I got Star Wars news. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh my God, that's a good one. Holy shit! No, that's the best one. Oh wow, that's the unaltered one too. This is like the original.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
You were hindsight 2020.
See, that's how you protect your abdomen with the lightsaber. Yeah.
This is like the best ever.
Gonna get stabbed in
Yes,
the belly.
we're talking about Pat.
Totally
So we just covered your deal. We just covered your deal, Somerville Dan. I did not miss you. You read your super chat.
Anyway, I just want to show you Star Wars news. There you go. Have a good one.
He's so gay. Like he's a stalker too. He stalks me everywhere. If it's not Prime there or this Matt Downey guy in the chat, all these people, Captain Bipto, I'm keeping tabs on all of you.
Your life is over, stalker. Enjoy prison. Alas, Matt. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, I mean, this Howard Taylor guy, I gotta get him on the show. This is amazing. Long COVID aware. I can't believe vaxxed and 4x boosted. Jesus Christ. Did he say anything else stupid on here? Electric vehicles that suburbia needs could be a golf cart. I've already got a golf cart.
What?
I don't know.
What?
The electric vehicle that suburbia needs could be a golf cart. Yeah, I love golf cart. That's an accurate statement. How else are you going to get to the country club? You know,
with your 16-ton SUV, of course.
Yeah, but I don't want to drive that to the country club. I mean, you got to, because then they can go on the cart paths and avoid all the stoplights and traffic and all that, and then you just have a nice little trip to the country club on your golf cart. Yeah, cart paths around the golf course. For the golf carts, it's a cart path. You don't have those in your neighborhood?
Okay.
They go around the golf course?
No, I don't have a golf club anywhere nearby me. No.
Jesus. What are these people
Nothing
doing?
that requires I got like a driving range. That's it.
I try to show these people.
Golf cart.
I try to show these people. My gosh. There's Mary Robinette Kowal. This is the lady who ran SIFWA for a while. Oh my God. Look at that. What do you think, Lasmat, would you?
I don't know. Her forehead might get in the way. I'm not sure.
She's got a distinctly Victoria's Secret kind of look to her, doesn't she?
I don't know. Give me a bottle of beer and I'll get back to you on this one.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? Disgusting. Wow, these people all lost their relevancy. I haven't heard about them in years. Amazing. I'm just looking at this long COVID guy's timeline.
Oh, wait.
Trying to figure out what's going on
I have an
here.
update.
Yeah.
I've decided that, yes, I would smash.
Okay.
You would?
It was a
would.
Yeah. Gosh.
It was a great inner deliberation.
Dragon Con is almost here. I'm Googling cute hairstyles for an N95 mask because I know nobody is going to wear a goddamn mask, even though we're in the midst of another surged cider And I have an autoimmune disease and don't want to die. God, these people are such drama queens, aren't they?
Well, so do I, dude, but I don't go around licking doorknobs. Maybe that's your problem, man. Don't
Maybe
lick
that's her
doorknobs.
problem. Would you Delilah S. Dawson
Lady?
Elazamant?
Oh yeah, absolutely, sure. Why not?
She might be fat. You can't tell in that picture.
I don't know. If she goes 1 pound above my BMI level, I'll give her a helmet. Helmet's a good guy.
Okay.
He'll stay one for the team.
Helmet's a great guy.
I know he was bad at you, but you know,
What the
I told
fuck's up
Helmet
with that?
Well, here's the thing. I told Helmet, one thing you can say about JDA is if you're his friend, he'll go to bat for you.
Always. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why he's mad at me. He's sitting there calling me a horrible human being, and I'm like,
Well,
what did I do?
mean, I guess you forget that Vito is just that despicable to a lot of us. I know he's your friend and all, and I'm trying to be respectful, but a lot of us just don't like the guy.
That's okay. But I'm not Vito. I didn't do anything Vito did.
I know.
So, okay.
Well, he also has to find
allegedly did. Vito also didn't do a lot of the things people say Vito did. So there's also that. But
I mean, it's the internet. You know, when someone says something on the internet and it just takes off after that, and then you just got to fight that unfortunate identity or image that people paint of you. You know.
Yes, I do recall this. That's what Was Campaign did all the time.
I mean, that's what Happy Chat does when
really
they call my character the D word. He's not a D word. He's a B citizen. I told Happy Chat if they keep the shit up, I'm gonna start permabanning people.
Is it a duck chat?
I'm done with this.
What do you think, Chad?
You know what? Maybe Vito was right.
Chad?
Maybe it's time that I think one tweet every hour against you people.
Geek Avenger for $2 says Pito is kind of a dick. I think Masterson's the real dick. Get it?
Yeah.
Haha. Yeah. That was no.
Oh, you got Well Red in the chat.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing, Well Red. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. He's mad because I put their knee pics on Twitter. So not all Twitter's seeing their knee pics.
So this is the tweet that really fascinated me right here. Okay. It's been a long road, says Patrick, to building has resumed. They're making Lego Star Trek ships. And this is not Jedi Bill, who I'm at war with. I am perpetually at war with Jedi Bill for the rest of his life, and he's going to pay. But now we have Trekkie Bill.
So many bills.
Look at Trekkie Bill.
Bills. Looks like Woody Harrelson.
Commie Trek bro.
Oh,
okay. He's a commie even. He, him, chief. Sober Lego. I swear a lot. This is him. Trekkie Bill. Do you Trekkie Bill? As a man, I would not be offering to compromise on the fundamental rights of women to reproductive freedom. Oh, geez. This is rough.
Good for you, pal. Congratulations.
Should I try to get Trekkie Bill? Oh, he's literally a grown man showing off building his Lego shit. Cool. I kind of want this. Should I get one?
Just happened? That was weird. Sure.
It's a Lego.
Fun for the whole family.
Fun for the whole family.
Yeah. Hit the big D.
I kind of love it.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up? So,
Trekkie Bill, you're going down, Trekkie Bill. Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So,
okay.
JD, have you been on the farms lately?
No, I don't log into Tor and whatever. It's a lot of work.
No, you don't have to go to Tor anymore. It's kiwifarms.st.
Oh,
that's the new one.
kiwifarms.st. Like Star Trek.
Yes.
Oh, see, it goes back. See, it's circular.
Yeah, there you go.
It does everything. Oh, how pleasant.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Anyway, there's a new Liam Gray update on the farms.
Oh, and which on the Comicsgate thread?
No, on his thread.
Oh, Liam Gray.
Mm-hmm.
With the EY or AY?
AY.
AY? I don't even know how to spell Liam's fucking last name. That's how amazing this is.
Such a good stalker, John.
Yes, child. So we're looking at Liam Gray, Retro Boy. This one right here?
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah, you fish around.
Schizo Cow. Well, look, there's Testify HD's logo.
You can't remove Testify from the conversation.
You can never remove Testify from the conversation, even if he's DED. Okay, let's scroll down.
Oh wow! Look at all
Is
that.
this the update?
Oh look at all
G
that.
Primicado.
Oh,
look at
all
this.
that.
Wait a minute.
Look. Sadly, Liam could have just been chill, but he didn't. He opted not. He lied, in fact, Prime, about the fact that he was going to be chill, and then banned us again. Did I go see Blue Beetle to support La Raza? I mean, I was actually gonna try to go see it this weekend, and then I just got busy, and I went and saw Snoop Dogg instead.
So I updated the thread with most everything we talked about there, but there is one
Okay.
neat little thing. There is one little thing. Scroll down just a little bit.
Okay.
Scroll.
Recent streamed logistics updates, true trolls one day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To my knowledge, testifies posts. Here it is, the eBay. Yep.
Yeah.
In a later stream, he decides to have an all-out apologize, bury the hatchet stream, which he lied about.
You're mentioning
Of course, he
it.
deleted. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Now we get to the juicy details. If we go to his eBay feedback, all feedback, and this is the link, the hilarity pictures.
Yes,
Did you see this yet, Cider? This is the Liam was purchasing something from this store.
What am I?
You're
Born this way.
You're looking at an eBay store that only sells male paraphernalia for gay men.
Yes.
He bought
So there you
something
go,
from
Cider.
Jump Sales last year.
We also confirmed since this is eBay, he gets his supplies for bags and boards. Okay.
Yep. You
That's fine.
show the images. Show the images.
Oh, images? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is going to be fun.
There it is.
Okay.
He
The
buys
card
his
and
bags
trinket.
and boards from Cards and Trinkets, and he buys
Okay.
his boxes from EBPAC, excuse me.
And the latest shady issue made him quit an upcoming live. Oh, yeah, I remember this. So Liam was going to live stream, and then he rage quit immediately because we were live, because IG Mars was in the chat. Who is him?
Mhm.
And here it is. And here's him backstage. Oh, you saved all this. Greetings,
Oh, yeah.
Comic Skate scum. I'm backstage, Pinheads. Let's do this. What? I did all this work. You can't add me? Add me, Four Chins. Oh, I like that song. Who's hip to it? Four Chins, add me now, you flaming jackass. Look how scared and angry you are right now. You guys are all a bunch of bitches. And he set it up so he could not actually get into the stream. And he knew that, of course. And our video showing what we showed on stream.
Yep.
To end this update, we leave you with him being paranoid and changing curtains because I said I could see, I could see his neighbor's house. Yes.
And there's
Changed his
also the fact with the video down here where it's almost like the same window. This is from September
interesting.
2020.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I remember this.
Okay, guys. No stream. There's been a big stabbing outside.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to need to take care of that. I promised to promote to do today. I'm not going to be able to do it. There's stuff going on. I need to go take care of it. The cops are on the way. Young girl wearing next to nothing got stabbed.
What
Got a tendon slice across her arm.
God.
And the guy's going off his nut about it outside the house.
Oh my God.
Hold on, pause it.
Okay, I'm pausing it.
I know a guy that really wants to get in on this.
Oh, for sure.
Oh no.
Hey, Jacob, been a while.
Hey, what's going on? What's good? What's up, Cider?
There's been a stabbing outside.
Horrible stabbing.
Let me show you again, Jacob, just in case you missed it.
From the top.
Okay, guys. No stream. There's been a big stabbing outside. I'm going to need to take care of that. I promised to promote to do today. I'm not going to be able to do it. There's stuff.
He's gonna take care of it, Jacob.
Yeah.
So did somebody unrelated to him get stabbed outside?
Oh yeah, listen.
Stuff going on. I need to go take care of it. The cops are on the way. Young girl wearing next to nothing got.
Young girl wearing next to nothing just got stabbed outside.
Oh, then she probably deserved it then, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, she was being a whore. So.
Harlot.
Witch
Stabbed,
hunter, Jake.
got a tendon sliced across her arm.
Based.
And the guy's going off his nut about it outside the house.
I just love how he keeps looking at the tree.
I just need to listen for the ladies giving me a scream out. And I got to get them sorted out. But the cops are on the way.
Yeah, this is
How
why
does he
you
know the
don't
cops
set
are
up
on the way?
This is why you don't set
All right.
up a video.
I'm going to be able to do a
stream
stream.
in
So
front
you
of a
guys
window
take care.
with no natural lighting.
We'll get this sorted out. I'll let you guys know what happened.
I will stress
That's
this is September 2020. The only reason why this was posted is because the window he's currently in almost is identical to the same one that he claims he moved into a new house.
Interesting. Oh, interesting. Good autistic research, Prime.
Yes, thank you. And now I shall exit stage left. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, I actually have to go because Jacob only shows up at the end of my show now, like Mike Miller used to do. It's like your gag now.
That's what happens when you're on stupid California time like a retard.
I know. I have to pick up my kid from school, so it is what it is.
Yeah, you can also pick up your kid from school in another state. That's not California.
No, I can't because he goes to school in California.
Yeah, that's the problem, John.
What have you been up to? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I appeared on a few shows. Channel still growing. Tonight on my show, Monday Night Bible Ins podcast, we're talking about the whore of Babylon. Is it Jerusalem or is it the Roman Catholic Church? You're definitely going to want to tune in because we're definitely going to.
It's not the Roman Catholic Church, obviously. So you need to stop
it might
with that
actually
heresy.
be the Roman Catholic Church. It might actually be.
I heard it was the Statue of Liberty.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about that too. I mean, there's a lot of accusations and possible suspects, but I mean, there's probably just going to be one true, Roman
Ishtar.
Yeah,
one true Roman Catholic Church, which is the actual true and correct church, and all of you people who are heretical just so that people can get divorces on command and kill babies and shit.
That's what happens when you don't understand that pagans took over your church like centuries ago. But we'll talk about that Monday night. It's going to be a good chat.
So no, it looks like Liam didn't move and he's in the same house. Correct. That seems to be the case here. All right. Before we head out, guys, tomorrow I'm going to be launching, since I did fulfill Flying Sparks Volume 5, the Flying Sparks Companion Volume. This marks a very important date because Mike S. Miller is making his official return to Comicsgate with an actual Comicsgate comic. Yes, that's right. Mike Miller did the cover for an official Comicsgate comic. And so therefore he is he took money from Comicsgate. That's me. And therefore he is Comicsgate. And he can't get around this. There's no way he can wiggle out of this one.
He couldn't quit us.
He couldn't quit us. So we're going to launch this tomorrow. And it's going to be a very simple campaign. It's just the book. You can get Volume 1 if you missed Volume 1. You can get the complete set, or you can get all of my comic books. That's going to be it. We're going to be running this very quickly, printing and going, because we have a lot of books to make out. And we've got a Spike campaign to run after this. The Spike campaign is going to be hilarious. So there it is. Did this already launch? Shit. Luke launched it. God damn it, Luke. I guess it's live.
Give him the link.
Back it now.
Yeah, so when you do the filmic comment, you actually have to set a time.
Oh, shit.
And automatically launches, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just hit review and then they review it. Oops. I accidentally.
Yeah, but when you set up the filmic
I accidentally launched it.
It actually sets up the time when it launches. So I tried it. I couldn't change it, so I had to wait till it automatically launched. Then
whoops!
In honor of the late great Bob Barker. Boom.
It's not Luke. You can come on here, buddy. Let me. He's gonna say it's not his fault. It's my fault. It probably is my fault.
Sam hided him.
Let me bring Luke on real quick. The purveyor of Fund My Comic before I leave here. Yeah, I boomered this, so I thought I was just getting it clicked for review because the problem is I do this shit when I live stream Cider because I'm ADD, so I'm just like fucking around while I'm live streaming. And I launched this. I don't even know how is this a campaign? How long is it going for? Did I say? When does it end? I didn't. Oh Jesus!
Wait.
Get it while it lasts. It can only be 10 minutes, folks. Who knows?
Wait, hold on. Wait, raised in 2 months.
Yeah.
This has been active for 2 months.
No, it hasn't. It just got. I just put it up right now. So I don't know. It has not been active for 2 months.
How long is this going for? Says the guy who set it up.
Yeah. No, I just clicked the thing right now. So that's. But does it say like out of 30 days or something like that?
No, it says no end date. It says no end date.
There's no end date.
Go up. See, it's above contribute. It says storefront, no end date.
Forever.
How long will John's campaign last? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
How do I close the campaign? I have the book. So the book's done. I can get this to you pretty quickly, but I don't know. We'll just leave it up as is because I don't really care. I'm just trying to sell the book anyway. This is not Luke Stone. Prime, what do you want?
I just want to say, now that it says no end date, there can't be late books.
There technically can't be late book. It's true. That's a good point. This is going to be the on-timest book of all time by the goodest guy of all time. I don't know if Luke can actually come on right now, but gosh, I boomered the hell out of this. There is Luke stuff. Luke, did I boomer the shit out of this?
You certainly did.
No, I was going to launch this tomorrow. I was prepping everybody for it.
I know a guy that can fix it, though. I know a guy that can fix it.
And it's fine. We'll just do
it.
Hell of a launch stream.
Biggie. Yeah.
I seriously do know a guy that can fix it, though.
Okay, the one thing I do want fixed is it says it's been 0 raised in 2 months. That looks bad.
It
because
does
I
look
literally
bad.
launched it right now.
Because your launch date was like, I'm like, I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, did I put my launch date in there like as 2 months ago when I originally?
Like 2 months. Yeah.
Oh
like 2 months
Jesus. Oh wow.
Here, let's
so I
fix
boomered
that.
this all the way around.
Yeah, you
okay.
did. Let's fix that for you real quick.
Okay, Luke's gonna fix that for me. Look at this live on the air. This is the best tech support ever.
Yeah, this is like one of the biggest 10 IQ plays I've seen in quite some time.
Somebody called today.
Oh wow.
Somebody called today and for tech support because they were having some trouble finding their receipt. And so when I answered the phone,
what do you mean? How can we trust you? I've delivered like 12 different freaking graphic novels. Oh my god!
You want to launch it tomorrow? You said.
No, we're gonna keep it live. I think people have already backed it. Probably.
No,
have
nobody's
they?
backed it yet.
Oh, okay.
Let's do time based. Let's do that. You should keep.
Should I launch it? Should I launch it tomorrow still?
Yeah, let's.
What do you think, Chad? Do you want it now or do you want it tomorrow? Let's ask the chat. The chat's the one.
They're the ones gonna back.
Yeah, I bet Indiegogo doesn't hop on a live stream. That's right.
That's
this
right.
Is customer service.
They don't.
Yeah.
So the guy calls, and his receipt got lost somewhere, so I was able to resend him a receipt, and he's like, "Who are you again?" I'm like, "I'm Luke. I own the website." It's like, oh shit.
Nice. Tomorrow, everybody's saying tomorrow. Okay, so we're gonna do it tomorrow. We are gonna launch tomorrow. We're gonna undo this.
What time you want to launch it?
We'll launch it at I don't know what's going on tomorrow. We'll launch it at 12 my time, like noon, high noon.
And while John gets this campaign sorted out, Be Citizen Road Warrior Drake is still live right now with 11 days left on the campaign.
That's a
When
good
do you want it
show.
to end?
Beast Citizen. Let's go. When do you think? Chat, how long do we want this campaign open for? I'm just gonna ask my chat. I have no control over anything.
Okay. Well, pick a date.
Do you guys want this to be like a super limited thing that's gonna end in like 2 weeks? Do you want it to be open for 30 days? That's pretty much your options.
No, it's not.
No, that's your
You can do
options.
anything you
I'm
want.
giving the chat my. I know I can do anything
your
I
options.
want.
You can do whatever
I'm
you
giving
want.
the options for the chat. Do you guys
We can
want
run
it?
this for 4 hours?
You want
if
to
you
do? You want me to do the exact same thing as a your boy Zach campaign? No, I'm not going to do this your boy Zach. Let's go 14 days.
14 days. Okay, we got you.
14 days. We're gonna do
So from the
we're gonna do a 2 weeks
to the 12th.
to flatten the curve.
And
Yes.
we'll end that at noon
on whatever that is.
On the 12th, September 12th.
On the 12th, day after my birthday, so I can
Yeah,
urge
14
everybody back
days.
on my birthday. Cool. All right.
Will John ever figure out fundmycomic.com? Will Luke Stone have to do this for every campaign listed on the website that involves John Rose? Can John possibly find the time to focus on his own money-making endeavors? Find out next
I did the book! I'm focused on making the book! Oh, the button.
Okay, now you can refresh your page.
But I'm on Road Warrior Drake now. I'm not on the page.
That's fine. There you go.
I
Buy
tried.
my book. Please. Buy my book.
Buy
Buy a
my
Last Man's book.
I have kids to murder.
Damn, I'm pressing too many buttons and I pushed the wrong button.
Wow, you even boomered your own outro. Way to go.
I'm really a mess today. No, we're still on the stream. It's still live. So thank you, Luke Stone, for all the help. And of course, back everything on Fund My Comic. Yeah. You can get this. You can get my book starting tomorrow. We're going to do the launch stream tomorrow and have a lot of fun with it. Thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate all your support. And guys, I'm focused on making the books. This other stuff, like the business stuff, that's not my deal. I did this on purpose.
We're still.